Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We've got a red alert, we got a base down everybody, we got a base down. We're gonna have to start with 7 days to die today. We can't leave the base broken. We can't leave the base broken. It's not defending my peeps. We lost a ton of gear. It happens. You're playing an alpha game. Now this is an important time to make one of two choices. Now you can go this direction down this road and you can whine, complain, who broke the base, oh my gosh, and you can stomp your feet like a little 5-year-old. You can do that. Your prerogative. Or you can say, okay, what happened? How do we fix it and keep it from happening again in the future? It probably was just because it's alpha. Now, I find, even though you're working within the tolerances of playing games and playing its particular distances and all of those things, that does not matter because it's alpha and it may be a bug, and then the bug goes bada boom, and then your base goes bada boom. I've built stuff that I know was structurally sound, actually doubly structurally sound, and still seen it fall down before. It does happen. No biggie. I don't get worried about it. It was a lot of gear to lose, though, so that means we're going to have to step it up a little bit tonight. We're going to have to push Fallout to another day because I can't leave the base broken. Got a little whisper, said, Kismet, your base is broken. I don't know how it fell down. Monterey Pat basically told me he was just walking up to it and it fell down. That can happen. It's based on its structure, right? It's based on its structure and what is holding it up. So at some point it thought that, oh, sorry, nope, not enough structure to hold this baby up, and down it went. We'll take a quick tour of what the problem was and, of course, try to get it solved and ready. Now, I'm in game right now, but you can't see that. And I'm going to go ahead and check what day it is. It's day 165. And the next Horde night is... Let's see. And I'll get in the game here in just a second. Next Horde night... Oh, wait a minute. Right there. 168. So we got some time. We got some time to fix it back up again before 2,000 zombies attack our base again. So yeah. Probably need to add some extra supports. That's probably because we had such long spans on the right and left side, which is something that we were testing. That long span to see if it would stay. Stayed just fine. Apparently, at some point, something got too heavy and caused it to cascade. And when it starts to cascade, even if you have structurally sound stuff, it will actually take the rest of that stuff as well. So you got to watch out. Watch out. Yeah, so... we are going to go ahead and we're going to do some emergency repairs in 7 days to die. Again, we'll be moving our Fallout to another day. I do apologize for those here for Fallout 4. We will take care of it. Don't worry. We'll take care of that. We'll add extra time. Plus, I'm going to be extending my Fallout time coming up very soon after TwitchCon. So you guys can get lots of extra Fallout 4 as well. I'm hoping to play Fallout 4 also live from the TwitchCon. Maybe I can get the Game of Year edition. I'm going to ask him because I just saw that came out as well. So we'll get to it, everybody. We'll get to it. Raz telling me it's Fallout 4 night. Yes, I'm very aware. Thank you, Raz. Trying to keep me straight. Sister Wolf in the chat backing me up. Make sure to show Sister Wolf lots of love. I see Monterey Pat in there. Amethyst says Fallout was moved. Anyway, it wasn't a Kismet. Yeah, we got to move it. We got to fix the base. I don't want my people to be undefended. We got to do what's most important first. We got to do, sometimes we got to sacrifice. We got to sacrifice to do what's most important first. I can't have my people in the game. The whole entire base is down. It's my job to keep the base up and running, right? Their job, collect the goods and all of that stuff, or help me out, defend the base, that kind of stuff. But if I don't come in there and fix up the base, not good, not good, not good. So we're going to have to put in an extra support. We're going to have to remember that as we're working today. I see everybody in there as well hanging out. I see Curse Saucer as well hanging out in the chat. Lauren Ann Tucker is here to back me up. Did you guys like that little video I did? I only had enough time to do a little tiny video, so I did a little tiny video and I threw it up there. If you guys missed it, it's up on my YouTube. Just a little bit about when you get whispered your base fell down. Pretty funny stuff. HC Death Trooper hanging out. How you doing, bro? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Or broette. I'm not trying to profile. I apologize if I get it wrong. That's Mr. Anon. You always here at the top of the chat. Thank you so much. Or top of the stream. Thank you so much for that. Who else we got hanging out in here? Love to do shout outs here in the beginning of the stream. Thanks to everybody hanging out. Not just everybody, but everybody, if you know what I mean. Thanks. Thanks, you guys, for chilling out in the stream tonight. So let's take a look. Let's assess it. I see a half fan in there. Making a 6 miles of a bridge is a pain. Uh-oh. I bet it is. Assassin hanging out as well, backing me up. Always backing me up in game. Gonna back me up in Star Citizen, as well as back me up, of course, in PUBG. PUBG. I guess you can call it PUBG too, right? Because you're playing a lot of pugs, I think, in that game. If you're doing four-mans, you don't have 4 people to play with, or 2 people, and you don't have another person to play with. All right, so let's get over to the game here. Again, sorry, we're moving Fallout to another day. We're going to be doing some 7 days to die. Let's assess the base. Let's take a look at the damage. Let me get my sounds turned back up again. Right here. Oh, yeah. Here's some bad people. Oh, yeah. Get away from my base. They're helping out breaking my base because, of course, none of this is activated down here because it doesn't have a sensor. At least they didn't break into the interior of the base. We did lose a lot of stuff, though. Let's go take a look at all the stuff we lost. Some of our primary stuff, too, that we used to construct the base and whatnot. We lost a lot of clothing, some jackets, armor, all of our gas, mini bike parts, all the mechanical parts, the weapons and tools and turrets and garden box and schematics and trader goods. All gone, all off the side of the base. But again, I don't think it's anybody's fault. I didn't see anybody doing anything. Monterey Pat said he was just walking up and the whole thing fell down. It's totally possible. Now, the problem with this game is when something weird happens, and I've had this in the past versions of Alpha, people start to get paranoid. Hey, someone took my bike. I can't find my bike. I don't know where my bike is. Somebody took it. Oh, really? Let's look around. So I look around, and guess what? The bike's up on the roof. Nobody took the bike. The bike just glitched out. So I seriously doubt anybody intentionally or it happened through anybody's actions. This looks like, because the way that it looks like it fell, it looks like it cascaded from the edge of those right there and cascaded in. And then while it was cascading in, it also took off the edge of the base at the same time. Now that tells us something about our base, though, that if we actually move our, we're going to need to move our drawers in by 1. Because if our drawers are right there where those signs were, we would have lost nothing, right? So that's a great indication that, hey, Kismet, you probably need to move that in by 1 so that your drawers are perfectly safe should that happen again. Same thing on the other side. If we do have a cascade on this side, if this would have been... oh, wait a minute. It's up above there. Yeah, because that's part of that block. Yeah. Because these are attached to the roof. See, these are attached to the roof where this stuff back here got pulled down, and that's attached to that. See? And this cannot be held up by that. So, if we had these right where those signs were, we would not have lost it. So, we had them at the top because it would have used the glass to hold it. We would have just lost the labels. So, we might want to switch those in our base as well. So yeah, we need to look into that because obviously we don't want them to fall. Now the funny irony of that is see how this one has a glass back all the way down? Well, I had taken out the glass back on this side. See, this one has it all the way down. I'd taken it out so I could actually turn all of these the other way eventually along that edge. So it doesn't have that extra support. On this side, I did the same thing. I took out that backing so I could put these here, but then, of course, these act as a support as well. So this did not have its normal support. It should have had behind the things to hold that roof from pulling the rest of it out of there. So that's something we'll need to look into, and something we'll need to repair as well as we're going. There we go. Kez, you remember Leonard Lamb YT? Nope. I don't know what that is. So you haven't decided which group to make the machine in Fallout, Kismet? To make the machine in Fallout. Oh, I've decided. I've decided. You'll just have to wait and see tomorrow. I know. I'm such a tease. I'm such a tease. Black Glass Drive says, hey, Kismet, how are you? I am doing good. We've got an emergency 7 days to die here, everybody. We've got the base is down. The base did fall down. and we're going to repair it. We're going to make it look even better than it did before because that's how my team operates. We work together. Speaking of my team, let me go ahead and say hello to them in Discord, see how they're doing. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good, kids, you?
Doing good. You guys happen to take a peek at the base? The base be down.
Just making my way over there now.
All right. Yeah, we got a bit of a base down. We lost a lot of resources. So I'll be working on cleaning it up. Right now, we've got Monterey Pat. Sounds like he's cleaning it up down there. Thanks, Monterey. We're going to be cleaning it up, putting it in there. A little extra supports, I think, on this outer edge to keep it from cascading again. I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. I think just the replacement of all of our resources is going to be tough because we need to do that basically like in a couple days in game. So we're going to have to...
Sent you a friend invite there on the players. So.
Friend invite, all right. Waffle coming to back me up. Waffle hasn't even been in the game in this round yet, but he's coming to back me up at level 1. Appreciate the backup. All right, so we're going to need to get busy here clearing the debris. Let's get to it. Right over here. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, so we've got to put back our blade traps. We've got to, looks like, rerun some power to them. Yeah. Wonder why that line got lost. Wonder why that line got lost right there. Oh, we lost a corner too. What the? It must have fallen down, broke the corner, and broke our relay there. How's it looking over here? This relay is still functioning. That one's still good. Wow, how did it break that under there? That's a mystery wrapped in an enigma right there. Come on, that was a vault door right there. That thing must have hit it hard. Must have smashed it hard. But that's okay. We've got to put in some defenses. We've got to get our inner blade traps up and running as quick as possible. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Now, we added these new entry areas off here to the side as well. So we're going to keep on going with those. Now, we've got a bit of a problem, though. A little bit of a problem, as you'll see when I get up here to the top. Yeah, bit of a problem, but let's do it! What the yeah! I love to try fun stuff like that. All right, we made it. Let's go ahead and get these outer blade traps running so that when they're running up here, we're good. So yeah, we've got them over here in defenses. We've got some extra blade traps. Let's make these blade traps happen. We're gonna need to go out down here. Let's just jump down. All right, there we go. We're good. I'm going to go ahead and place these back in here again. Make sure that we're placed them properly so they're overlapping. Wow, we even lost the corner ones there. That's not right. That's not right, everybody, because it doesn't line up right across the way. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this one back up again. This is the one that's offset that way. So yeah, I can tell because of the distance in which I went there. This one needs to rotate. Like so. There we go. Now, if you notice, I can pick this stuff back up again because I have a land claim block and I have it set to 100. So I can grab stuff and pick it up and get it back up and running again. So it does help out a lot to have that ability to pick it back up again in case you make a mistake. And I usually just try stuff. I'm like, okay, that doesn't look right. And then go right back to it. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Raz, I already talked to him. I already chatted with him. We'll see if we can get it worked out. Let's see. What happened to all the blade traps, Kismet? Everything fell down. Look at this. The whole side of the base had come down. Probably from these outer supports that we did because we had extended it very, very far. So what had probably happened is it started to cascade, either when it was redrawing or on the server. It started to cascade, and it cascaded all the way back and then took the whole side of the base down along with it, which of course caused it to cascade all the way across, and then of course cascade the other side, or maybe both sides started to cascade and then took down the side. Even though the base itself was structurally sound, If that starts to cascade, it will cascade and pull other things down too. Because of what it's attached to, it'll pull that off the side of the base. So obviously that needs to be reworked, and that's going to happen in your base. Things are going to fall down. Again, you can, you know, bang your chest and say, oh my gosh, who did this? Oh my God, someone broke my base, and blah, 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 wah, 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 wah. You can do that all day. Or you can just do what you need to do to get the job done. Right now, we got to get the job done by getting these inner ones good to go. We get those inner ones good to go, then our base is fairly secure. We could even survive Horde Night with those inner blade traps up and functioning. So that's what we're going to do. We also need to add our power back down underneath there. We're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and go underneath the base here. We've got a kind of a subterranean entrance here. One of my favorite things to do is run over the drawbridge and then open it. And then I hit it again on the way in, and then it will automatically kind of close itself behind me. And of course, we have this whole under part of the base that we need to repair. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. So over here, we've got the blade traps, and they are functioning because I can see that the power is running out of here up into this relay that we've got here, right there. And then running up to our motion sensor, which is up there, and of course running back again here, which then goes to all of our blade traps. So yeah, we had a bit of a oopsie while I was not online. Monterey Pat had mentioned he'd come back to the base, and it looked like it just cascaded and came down. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. It happens. No big deal. Don't start pointing fingers and blaming people. It's alpha. It's alpha. First, make sure that it's not because it's alpha. I have built things that, according to the game, were doubly just fine, but still cascade down. There are some build problems with the game. It is alpha. So it is going to happen. Your base is going to fall down. But the most important thing is defending your base and defending your people and getting it back up and running as quick as possible. That's always more important than arguing and fighting about stuff. Because you know what happens when you're done arguing and fighting about stuff? You got to fix the base anyway. You still got to fix it. It just creates animosity between everybody when you start to argue and battle and try to point fingers at everybody. You still got to fix it anyway. So I skip all of that. I skip all of that. I go right to it. I get what needs to be done. I much prefer to do that. It's more fun anyway. Nobody likes to be yelled at and that kind of stuff. And then you feel, especially if you yell at people and say, hey, what did you do to my base and blah, 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 blah. And then you find out that it wasn't their fault at all. Then you feel like about this tall. You feel about that tall. So you know what you do? You skip that part. You skip the blame game and you go right to the, hey bro, I got your back, you got my back, let's get this base back up and functioning again. That's what you do. Leak, there we go. Kids, your base is half dead. Actually, it's only quarter dead. Only quarter dead, but yeah, it is a little dead. Yeah. So I got to whisper, if you're just tuning in, I got to whisper, hey Kismet, the base is falling down. I said, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not surprised, though. I'm not surprised, though, because we are pushing the limits of what can be done. I don't know what... Oh, it's got to be right there where that thing is. We're pushing the limits of what can be done, because, of course, we've been building it out very, very far out as well. But look at this. This doesn't take too much to fix it. Look at this. I'm going to put the power back over here. No biggie. A second, I see where it went right there. Put the power there. I'm going to go upstairs. We're going to fix that. Now, I need a vault door. Let's check and see if we've got a vault door. We can fix that as well. Vault door would be down here. No extra vault door. Now, see, we've got a bit of a problem now because a lot of the resources that I would use to build the vault door would be right here under mechanical and all of that. So what we need to do is say, okay, we need to make a vault door. Oh, luckily I made a whole bunch of them and they were in the workbench. How lucky is that? Oh my God. How lucky is that? Well, they're in the workbench. But what I could do was just simply go like this, go vault door, say, okay, I need forged steel and a spring, but I don't have any more springs because they've all gone. We had lots of them too, thousands of them in there. But I can go over here and say, okay, do I got any springs in the drop box? Right? If I don't got any streams in the drop box, I'll say, hey, everybody, we need some springs. And then everybody will go out and help replenish those springs and whatnot so we can get that going. But luckily, by some weird miracle, I had made a bunch of extra ones because I was going to use them on the hatches at the inn. And again, it happens. It happens. So I left that thing down there so I can see what side it was on. Of course, I picked the 3 sides it's not on. There we go. And then we'll go ahead. Put that hatch back up there. Like so. And then we'll rotate it around. Now, it's important to get in the front of it. Important to get in the front of it so you can see the way that the hatch itself is going to open. We've got their bike right there. Hard for me to see how the hatch is going to open. This way. That look right? Let's put it down here and look. Yep, that's right. Sometimes you just put it down on the ground and look at it. There we go, and it should open upwards, so it'll act as a step to get out of the blade traps. There we go. All right. And then I should put something underneath there, but I got this block here instead. That's probably what caused it to fall, maybe. I don't know. Probably all that stuff hitting it broke that thing, and then ended up going inside there and breaking it as well. It does happen. It does happen. All right, so that looks good. It's relaying up to there, relaying from there down to here. Now we just got to get it from here up to there, and then our that particular side will start working again. So always work on your defenses first. Defenses first, because you know if 5 million zombies show up, you want to make sure that your defenses are working well. So we're gonna go ahead and jump down in here, like so. We should be safe because there's no blade traps where we're at. And we're gonna go ahead and open up this door. There we go. And I'll go ahead and right-click up here to get the line. And we'll see if we get lucky today. And we'll look at the line, make sure it's gray. Bingo. All right. Base defenses back online. Looking good. Looking good, feeling good. All right. Base back online. Now, before we put the other blade traps in, obviously we'll want to rerun the poles, and then of course have our blade traps and whatnot like this. We will have to do that in a bit, but of course the main thing is fixing that problem up there at the top. If it does cascade again, that we don't lose the gear. The gear is the most important thing. Your whole entire base can get destroyed. As long as you have your resources, you can rebuild. But if you lose a massive amount of resources like we did right there, then we need to rethink what we're doing there. Now, really the most important thing, all the rest of that stuff can be gotten again. Oh, what happened, Waffle?
It's a pretty dangerous place for a level 1, you know what I mean?
It is, man. You need BJJ coming in. What's up to the mighty BJJ?
Look for a bike, but he doesn't think that there's any more left.
Oh, man. Well, let's... Oh, yeah, that's right. There's probably no left without a lock on it. I think mine's here, though. I could dismantle mine, and Monterey Pack could come out and bring it to you, and then we'll just get more parts later, and no biggie. I don't mind using mine. I don't mind using mine. Hello to the mighty Bearded Guys Gaming. Thanks for coming in. See you at Twitch. What? You're going to be there! Guess who's streaming live from the show? Guess who's streaming live from TwitchCon, BGG? I bet it's Joe.
Positive thing is I spawned closer to you guys.
That's right. I got invited by Intel and Twitch to stream live from TwitchCon. I can't wait to meet BGG. Now, Joe, I will make an exception for you. I'm not much of a hugger, but I did say I would give Princess Ukulele a hug. Of course, that makes it feel really awkward when I say it like that, doesn't it? Embrace the awkward. Embrace the awkward in your life, everybody. I used to be so worried about awkward stuff happening all the time. Like, oh my God, that was awkward. Right? I don't worry about it anymore. I don't worry about it anymore. I embrace the awkward. We gonna hug, brother. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this guy streaming live from TwitchCon. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. Oh my gosh, all my supporters. Oh, I forgot to show you guys something. Hold on. I got something for you too, Joe. Hold on. Be right back. I got a stealth point. Be right back. Just 2 seconds. Hold on, everybody. Boom, I'm back. Check it out. Look what I got. And you're like, that candy bar has your name on it, Kismet. That's right, the Kismet candy bar has arrived to me from Fraser, all the way from Finland. These guys make amazing chocolate, by the way. They are one of my official sponsors. I've got the chocolate bars in hand, and they are so good. They orange, and then chocolate, and then wafer. It's like an orange Twix. It is so good. You got to try something different. You got to try the Kismet candy bar because it is so good. So yes, official sponsor of the stream, the Kismet Candy Bar. Fraser, show them some love. There's a link down below. Go over there, show them some love. Patronize our sponsors, of course. Of course, if you're at TwitchCon, I'm going to hand you a candy bar right there because I'm bringing 300 of them. That's right, 300 Kismet candy bars to hand out to all, well, minus a few that my kids just ate. And I gave one to my wife. But for you guys, I'm bringing that Kismet candy bar. I'm bringing it to you. Now, how did I find out about the Kismet candy bar? Well, one of my followers here on the stream basically came in. Kismet, did you know here in Finland, somebody from Finland said there's actually a candy bar that has your name on it. I'm like, no way. So I went in there and I ordered it up a long time ago, and ordered it up, and dang, they are good, bro. They are so good. I'm glad the one named after me is good. Now, of course, they've named it after me for a long time. They didn't really name it after me. They had called it the Kismet Candy Bar, not knowing me. They didn't name it after me. But that's pretty awesome, though, right? That's pretty awesome that you have your own candy bar. Somebody who loves chocolate as much as me. I know. I wish I could just hand it to you, like Willy Wonka, right? Just hand it to you right here. Go ahead, grab it, everybody. Go ahead, grab it. Grab it right here through the thing. Reach in and grab it. I'd love to hand it to you. So yeah, I'll be eating this later. I'll be eating that later. I deserve a little chocolate. You guys do too. Somehow, beard chocolate doesn't sound so good. Well, yeah, well, you might get a little bit on your beard, but there you go. That's what beards are for, right? So you got the double taste. You got the taste the first time you eat it, and then you find it in your beard, and you're like, so good. I can't grow a good beard. If I grow a big Santa beard like my dad, I'd be good. I think I got to wait until I'm like in my 70s and 80s like he did. He grew a big old Santa beard. There you go. How's it going, Kismet says Bird Glads? It is going awesome. We've had a bit of a problem, though. We got our base down. That's right. We have a base down. We've had a fall in of our base while we were off. Then we were trying to test the limits of what can be done. We were making these extensions here. I was offline. Monterey Pat said he ran up and the base started to cascade. And it took off the side of the base. Now this base is my favorite base of all time. It's the ultimate way of reducing your big old bases down to small base, but still get the maximum return on it. Now, let's go ahead and take a look real quick over here. And by the way, thank you so much, Joe, for that resub love. Now, I bet we gave you a shout-out, but if we didn't give you... As a matter of fact, give him another shout-out. If you guys have not discovered Bearded Guys Gaming, I don't know where you've been hiding. Get out of your closet. Go over there. Show him some love. I mean, right now. I mean, not in the future. I mean, right this moment. Go click on his name in chat. Hit that follow button. Check out Bearded Guys Gaming the next time they go live. Huge supporters of the stream. I'm a huge supporter of their stream. They are awesome. Those guys are awesome. Your mods are on top of it. Well, give them another shout out. I don't care. I know they're on top of it, but give them a shout out, another one anyway. Or just do me a favor, sight unseen. Go right there, click on his name, and boom, hit the follow button. Check them out the next time you see him online. They are super funny. Every time I go in their stream, it is literally like 10 to 15 seconds before they do something that makes me laugh, which is what I love about their stream. That's what I love about it. Sometimes I'm like a little ninja in there, too. I like sneak in there, and I have it up while I'm working on other stuff, and I'm just laughing away. And then sometimes I come in and I go, what's up? As well in their channel. Sometimes I just like to be a lurker. You know, I like to just sneak in, watch out what they're building and doing all sorts of cool stuff. So here it is, the Kismet Mini Automated Mega Kill Box. Here it is right here. Of course, we got the Sky Garden over there. And check out this baby. She is a thing of beauty. Now, of course, anything that's beautiful is female. You guys should know that by now. That's the proper way to do it. But look at this. Looks almost like a spider almost. It's got the outer entrances right here, so we don't have to do no ramps. We built this big mega ramp. That ramp's got to go. I'm tired of ramps right here. We don't build subterranean bases. We don't go wimpy. We don't go wimpy mode. No subterranean bases. Just so you know, we got 3 days to fix this base because we're going to be attacked by 2,000 zombies. Not 30, not 60, not 90 like other little wimps do. I'm not going to mention any names. No names mentioned. Like little wimps do. We're going to literally get attacked by 2,000 1,000 zombies because I crank it up to 11. And I got it going here on the Teamwork server. You wait and watch. We'll literally have 100 cops coming at once. We'll have a bunch of stuff coming at us like crazy. And this base will grind them up like a zombie meat grinder. Because it's going to have 2 levels of defense. Of course, you've got the inverted blade traps, chops off their heads. If dogs or crawlers make it past there that gets to the inner part of the base, I don't think so, because they're going to get chopped up as well. You'll see us firing a bunch of rockets. We created a cement pad out here. Still need to do a little work here. I'll create a cement pad out here so we can shoot rockets down, and it won't destroy the ground. It won't make big holes. It'll just take them out. Oh, wait. Let's get warmed up. I don't need to zoom. I don't need to zoom. Zoom for what? Ow, you're so lucky you turned at that last second. I'm off. I'm off today. Oh, come on. We got to get a shot in today. Headshot. Boom! There's the headshot. Come on. There we go. We got the headshots. That's right. I'm a deadly sniper in-game and out-of-game. Look out. Look out. I'm coming for you. I did hear about Tom Petty. We did a bit about it yesterday, Dubstep. Big fan of Tom Petty for a very long time. When I first got a 10 CD player, I put the whole entire Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers album in all 10 CDs. That's all that would play in my car, was the whole entire thing. Loved it, loved it. There we go. And thanks everybody for hanging out. If I missed anybody, I see Kale in there. What's up? That's what's up. Exactly. What's up is what's down. Our base is down. Now, normally I play a little Fallout 4 today, but we've got a base emergency. We've got to get it going. Now, again, we've lost lots of resources. We've got to work together as a team to recover those resources. Some of our main resources, including our thousands of mechanical parts and things like that we use to build stuff in the base. That's a high priority to replace all of that. But again, we were making these extensions. We were trying to see what the maximum distance was. And these seem to be fine on this side, but it doesn't matter. When you have a structural problem in your base, you're going to need to put in a double support. So what I'm going to do is add another support right here. Just to offset there, and we'll add a double support there to prevent that from happening again. We could also use the corner of this as a support as well. But the problem is any obstruction you have for zombies, the zombie's going to hit that obstruction and then try to destroy it. So you got to watch out for that. You got to watch out or it's going to get owned. Headshot of the day, exactly. There you go. But this whole side of the base had cascaded off there. I wasn't here when it fell. Monterey Pat said it just started falling down. It happens. It happens. No biggie. No biggie, no biggie. We got our blade traps back in again. The base is now automated again. That means any zombies that come up too close, it'll activate. Anything that tries to get into the inner base is going to get chopped up. We're good. Even if we had to use that at Horde Night, we'd be fine. So we're going to need to fix this here and extend that on. So let's go ahead and add another support about halfway in. So we're going to need to get some construction materials. I've got some frames here. Let's see if we can walk these frames back a little bit this way and see if we lose those frames or not. But we're going to go ahead and go over here. Now, I could cause the whole rest of the base to come down, but we're going to see. Can we reach it from here? A little bit too far. How about putting one here on the corner? Now, I did learn this little trick, by the way. If you aim it to the corner, you get it just right. Boom. Look at that. Now, it might fall down for me stepping on it. Oh, yeah. So that's the maximum distance right there that it caused it to cascade. Now, again, if we had that other support in there, it would have probably not cascaded. It just needed an extra support. Now, it worked fine. It works fine on that side. But if I find a flaw in the game, because this is a game flaw, because it's alpha. This is not a structural flaw, right? Because the structure is all based on the numbers and making it work. It works fine, obviously, because it's working on that side, which is an exact mirror image of this side, right? But when something like that happens, just double up. Make sure that you got it squared away. Otherwise, you may have the same problem. I may fix this whole I could make it exactly the same as it was, and then log off, log back in again, and it'll fall right back down again. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. So we got to look into that, see if we can get that going. So there we go. Well, I can't wait to see BGG at TwitchCon. It's going to be awesome. You know who else I heard is going to be at TwitchCon? Dr. Disrespect. Going to be at TwitchCon. Pretty epic. If you've not discovered the Doc, excellent, excellent streamer and incredibly great sniper. Now, there was a time in my life where I think that I could probably take on the Doc. I could probably take him on. But you know what? I seriously doubt at my age I could be anywhere close because he's in his prime, bro. He's in his prime. He's doing some pretty amazing shots. Like, I was like, holy mackerel. Maybe in my prime I could have done those shots. But he was doing shots today that was like, he was like some dude in between some bush with that like just a skinny little spot to shoot through. Boom, headshots him from really far away. I was like, oh my gosh, that was like the most epic shot ever. If you get one of those shots in your lifetime, you're good. But he pulls it off like all the time, which is pretty incredible. So if you want to see the doc, along with me and Banlish, and apparently Bearded Guys Gaming, Nerdy Netty, Ash Angel as well. Ash Angel Art's going to be there. Of course, 5 of my mods are going to be there as well. Who else going to be there? Imperial Girl going to be there. Incredibly great crafter and gamer. Who else? War Witch, of course, going to be there. He's another amazing streamer. Man, I can go on and on. There's a giant list of epic people that are going to be there. And I'm glad BGG's going to be there. They're pretty awesome as well. Look at that. See, that's why I like Bro. He comes in, what's the top priority? Let's see. Mech parts. And this is the one time I wish I had left those mech parts on me. There we go. Bro's on it. Bro's on it. Typing, because he's not in Discord right now. I think he is having a problem with his machine, so he's working on his Discord. There we go. Straight for Life coming in. Look at that little baby dragon you got growing up there. Straight for Life. How many months was Bearded Guys Gaming? Bearded Guys Gaming. See you at TwitchCon, buddy. Thanks, BGG again. Thanks, Joe. They're little dragons growing up too. Look at him. He's starting to poke out of his shell there for BGG. Yeah, what happened to the base was we were offline. We were making some modifications to the base itself. We were, of course, making these extensions out here, which I absolutely love. And then what happened was Monterey Pat said he was out and about doing some stuff. Monterey Pat doesn't ever even build on the base, though. Sometimes he does help us out. And said he just ran up, and all of a sudden it started to cascade, which does happen in this game quite often. It does happen because the structure of the game, of course. Sometimes you'll build stuff. You know it's solid. You built it before, but boom, it'll start to cause it to cascade. It started to cascade down the base. It looked like it tore off the front of the base, and it's down. So that tells us that we need to add some backup to our base so that doesn't happen in the future. Now, it may happen again. I could build the whole thing, and it could cascade back down again. Be ready for it when it happens. Be ready for it, because it could happen tonight. So I've got to skip over Fallout 4 tonight. I hope you guys will understand because I have to prioritize the base for my peeps. Because my peeps are playing when I'm not online as well. The game continues to run when I'm not playing. So I can't just leave them hanging here. I can't leave them hanging. I'm a team player. When the team needs my help, I drop everything. I come and help like that. When my friends need my help, boom, I'm on a plane. I'm there. Those are the kind of people you want to be around. Those are the kind of people you want backing you up. The kind that'll drop everything and say, okay, what do I need to do? Hold on, let me roll up my sleeves. How can I help? Those are the people you need around to back you up right now. I got Monterey Pat, I got Waffle, and I've got Ro backing me up. We got to find a way to get Waffle. Waffle, you doing okay, man? You making bedrolls on the way?
Oh yeah, watching Planet Earth 2 and well, running.
Holy moly, he's way out there. Hey, Monterey Pat. Let's dismantle my bike. If you could take it out to him, that'd be awesome.
All right.
Gonna go under. It's under the base. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Got sidetracked a little. All right. Now, our bikes were in that box that we lost. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my bike and go ahead and dismantle. Just take all the stuff out of it. Refuel it. Take some gas. Oops. Alright, I'm going to put some gas in the back because I had some gas on my bike. I'm going to go ahead and refuel it. Go ahead and grab the extra gas. Dang it. Trying to put the barrels back in there too. Grab the extra gas and the barrels. And then take it and put it on your bike, and then just completely dismantle mine, and then take it with you. And oh wait, let me give you the lock too. Hold on. Stop it. Stop it with that. My keyboard's so touchy. It's an excellent keyboard, but it's so touchy. There you go. Should be able to access it now. Can you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Let's go get Waffle in here to back us up. All right. Waffle, answer the call. See, now these are the people I like. People who answer the call and say, Kismet, I got your back, bro. What are we doing? What are we playing? I don't care what we're playing. I don't care what we're doing. I got your back every time. I don't care. We can play this game, or we can play that game. We can play that other game, right? Those are the people you need in your life. Those are the people you need to play games with because they're going to be there for you, be there with you, right? Not go, well, I don't really want to play all these games, and I'm really not interested in really. Those people, you say, okay, I love you. I love you. I love you like family. Go do whatever you want to do. That's okay. If you're not into it, that's fine. But I look for people who are there, who want to play, who want to play with the rest of the team. Those are the people I'm looking out for.
Food, water, and meds too while you're at it, bud.
Yeah, I got that and some weapons with you.
Awesome, thanks, man.
Awesome, awesome. All right, he's going to take care of that. Monterey Pat here is gearing up. I'm going to go ahead and add some extra supports just in case I start this going and then it just tears down more of the base. Again, when you have issues with your base, make those modifications. You got a base down. Base down. Again, I know some of you are Kismet. I thought you moved Fallout 4 to Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday. Making sure. I thought you moved Fallout 4. I did move it because we've got a problem here. We've got a red alert, everybody. We've got a teamwork situation. We've got to work together. We've got to fix this base up. Now, I think we can do it by Horde Night. We've got a couple nights to go. But I think we can get it fixed up. I think we can get all this stuff replaced and try to make it where this doesn't fall down again. There we go. So we're going to add a second support about halfway. Again, this was a test to see if it would work. It seems that the other side worked fine, but somehow over here it started to cascade, cause this side to go down because they are symmetrical on each side. This like northwest, what is this? South and north are symmetrical, and west and east are symmetrical. It's not symmetrical all the way around the base because this is a longer side, this side here, because you can see there's a wedge right here. This wedge causes them to run up, hit that edge, and then fall right into the blade traps, which is just something wonderful to watch when they do that. So I came up with this wedge idea because mathematically your blade traps do not work. Your outer blade traps, these blade traps, do not mathematically work on the outside if you want to have the inside ones work, right? So I had to take this out, so there was I had to make this 2-gap because mathematically it doesn't work out, basically. Because the base is longer than it is wide, so that it can accommodate having these take every single space on the inside of the base so that the mobs cannot get to the inside of the base without hitting a blade trap. Works fantastic. Now, again, this is like a miniature version of our more normal massive mega bases that you've seen us do, and it actually has more room and actually is more efficient than any base we've ever built. A lot less lag during Horde Night. You'll see, because it'll be 2,000 zombies attacking. We don't do just a little poor man's zombie night. We do 2,000 zombies. We do the crazy, insane level of it. All right, that's looking good. We got those extra supports in there. Those extra supports will become permanent now. Same thing over here. Let's go ahead and add some extras over here so it doesn't take off the back of our base. We're also going to modify the way that we have our stuff in the base on both sides. Oh, man, we got it. Oh, that was a fail. What the heck? That was my fail. Wait a minute. I put it in the wrong spot. Kismet, pay attention to what you're doing, bro. Pay attention. All right, that was my bad. My bad, I stuck it in the wrong spot. There we go. Line that stuff up. All right, we got to hurry. More fail. Kismet fails in the chat, everybody. Let's see some of those emotes. Look at double fail. Stop it. Stop it with the fails there. I thought I saw somebody moving. Oh, no, I'm out of gas. I'm out of gas for my auger. Gonna have to go old school, I think. Monterey Pat still over here? Is that Monterey or is that Roe? It's Roe backing me up. I think Monterey has already taken off to help out. They're already gone. All right, no gas, people. We got to make some more gas. We got to make some more gas if we can, Roe. I'm out of auger gas. Out of auger gas.
See what I can come up with.
Yeah, some Kismet fail. Hope you guys like your new emotes, those Kismet fail and squirrel. If you haven't been in the chat in a while, you did get 2 new emotes. Of course, the more people that hit that subscribe button, I've got another emote standing by, ready for you guys to get. You just got to keep hitting that sub button. You got to re-up your Amazon Prime, showing the stream some love. Now, I did forget to shout out because we went into emergency mode here, but I think we're okay now. I can do some shout outs real quick. Let's see. Let's see who hosted the channel already tonight. Let's see, Raz at the top of the stream. Thank you so much, Raz, yet again for being the boss man, boss lady in this case. Getting it right here at the top of the stream. Monterey Pat, Lags for you, follow the channel. Thank you, Lags. Blacklist Dragon with a host as well. We got Rady or something like that. Rady. Yeah, Rady also with a follow. Kiro, we got Jesse with a host as well. Curse Saucer host. Dark Angel coming in with a host. Thank you, Dark Angel, for the host. Appreciate the love. My mega supporter, amazing guy as well. He's going to be with me at TwitchCon. BGG coming in. See you at TwitchCon. I'm so glad I get to see him at TwitchCon. I've been trying to convince him to go for a while. So apparently it worked. Also, Invalid User, also with a follow. And the almighty alien dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Now, if you want to, if you're actually in the stream at this moment, feel free to say hi in the chat. Watch how many people say hi back. That's what's so amazing about my chat over there. There we go. There you go, Dubstep. Thank you, thank you. Watch out that you don't talk too much about that particular subject, Dubstep, or it will be cleared out of my chat. We don't talk about political things. I know it's not political, but it can become political. So watch out for those things in my chat. Much sympathy, though, in that direction. That is a horrible, horrible thing. Kismet, I only see 1 electric line going to your motion sensor. Shouldn't there be 2? There should be 1 going up and
buddy,
1 coming back.
Fire.
What happened to the base, Kismet? I just came in straight for light. I think I already explained it to you, bro. Black Lust Dragon pointing upwards. What are you pointing at? Let's go look. If I had my laptop and my game running, I would come to help out too. Well, there you go, Black Lust Dragon. Well, hopefully you get it soon, bro. Hopefully you get it soon. There we go. Lauren Tucker says electric line, and Black Dragon says hello, newcomers. There we go. There we go in the chat. All right, caught up in the chat. Let's keep going. Need my light back on again. We had a serious base malfunction. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and double check that. There's a line going up, line coming back. Line. Oh, yeah, but I forgot to make the other line. I got sidetracked. Let's see some squirrels in the chat.
I broke down into gas into the building box.
All right, awesome, awesome. There we go. Gonna grab that so I can use my auger when I screw up. All right, you're right. I did. I squirreled everybody. Let's see some squirrels in the chat because I didn't break my leg because I only got 23 splints left. So yeah, for some reason it didn't run. I thought it was already ran up there. How did we lose that? Somehow we lost that connection.
Animal fat will help us get more gas if you're out scavenging.
There we go. It's up and running now. Thank you for that reminder. On that, Lauren Ann Tucker, 500 Kiz Caps. 500 Kiz Caps for eyeballing that when I missed it. Gonna need more concrete. All right. So one of our more important things here is to add these extensions so that we can keep it from falling down. I need to add these other extensions over here. I made a little boo-boo. Little miss clicky-click today. That's what we got going on. Let's take it out before it dries. Right there. Again, called in the team to back me up. Let's go ahead and put it in over here. Let's pay attention to where we're doing it this time. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and run this all the way up. There we go. A little too high. There we go. Again, this thing does happen. Even though you're like, Kismet, I know that I built that correct, bro. I know I built it correct. I built it that exact same way before. And I'm telling you, it never had that problem before. Why is it happening now? Alpha. It's an alpha game. It's going to have problems. And that's what the whole point was, to test it. Now, I didn't think it would cascade that far back and take the whole back of the base off. That's a pretty hefty cascade that it hit that and then made its way across the back of the base. Of course, pulling down a whole section of the base, including all of our blade traps, which are there, because you got that whole under area that that's gotten pulled down as well,
Nice.
right? You've got that whole under area, which is all of our kind of murder holes there that got pulled
Do you
down.
have a shotgun? Because you probably sniper rifle with shotgun ammo.
Whoops. It happens. It happens. Yeah, you probably won't need it. Just get on the bike and boogie back here as fast as possible.
Roger.
All right. Getting a little cold out here. Still got my jacket, though. Okay, now what's the next thing to work on? Now, also, look how it, not only did it take the top of the base off, but it
Do you have
also
ammo
ripped the
for
front
the
of the
gun you
base
got?
off. It actually, when
I'm
it
good.
fell
We can
down,
roll.
it actually ripped the front of our actual base completely off. Meaning that it took out all of the walkways. So the walkways on this side, took all the walkways out. Took all of that down when it cascaded down, so it took the whole side of the base off. Now, that's pretty odd. That's pretty odd that it did that, but not that odd, because all of the weight of everything down there came down, hit the weight of everything down here, and then took the whole entire side of it off. But again, this is when you call in your troops, you call in your peeps to back you up. So all we need to do, of course, put some more bars back in there, get that going on. We're going to need to, of course, build out our corner edges again that were right here. We need to reestablish that right there as well. So we've still got all those materials, which is great. We just don't have the gas that we had and a lot of the other materials as well, the mechanical parts and whatnot. We need a lot of that to be ready for Horde Night. So let's do it. Yeah, totally squirreled on that. Thank you for keeping me on track there. Keeping me on track. Let's do it. Man, I feel good today. I don't know what it is. I feel pretty good today. Feeling pretty strong. Getting hyped for TwitchCon. Got a bunch of epic stuff in case you missed it. The Kismet candy bar. I got them in hand. I got 150 of them in my hands right now. Chomp on them suckers. The real deal. The real Kismet candy bars. I'll be handing them out at TwitchCon. Come and find us. My mods will have them. Hopefully they don't melt. Hopefully they don't melt by that time. Well, even a melted candy bar is still a good candy bar. I'll tell you. Hold on. You think? Nah, we'll wait till later. Wait till later. We'll have some. I'm going to be good. There we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Is the bot down? Oh, I should know that the bot is down. Not working. All right, all right. I heard that they were having a problem earlier. Let me go ahead, see if I can get it out of the channel. And then back in the channel again. Oh, yeah. Doesn't feel like doing that. Don't worry, my mods will remember. My mods are epic. Alright, let me jump over there and see how my buddies are doing. Let's see. Alright, I'll ask him, see how it's doing. If you want to use something with the bot, I guess we'll just have to manually figure a way of getting it going. See if you guys can work around that. My mods will try to figure it out. Try to figure it out. At least my alerts came through. Now again, if you are pressing the follow button or something like that right now and the alert is not coming up, don't worry. We love you. We appreciate it. If you're pressing that resubscribe button, I do appreciate you as well. If you need to do any of that, just wait a bit as they're working on the bot right now. And I think they're going to get back to me in just a moment. In a bit. Because, oh, boy. They're working on it right now. We'll see if we can get it going on. Speaking of, well, there was somebody dropping the Dragon Hammer. Thank you so much. At least that part's still working. Thank you so much, Joe, for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I was going in here for some reason. I don't remember. All right. We need some trussing. We need some angled blocks. What else we need? We got plenty of stuff. We got plenty of stuff, luckily, backlogged here. We got some iron bars. We're going to need a bunch of that. Probably start with the iron bars, because we're going to need to have those defenses ready to go when it becomes Horde Night. So we got to put those back up there. Now, I'm going to specifically leave these blade traps out for right now, because it makes it easier to repair the base when we do that. So we can say on face, which will make it pop up out like this. Nice and easy mode. Now, one of the problems with on face, though, is that you need to change it back to advanced, or sometimes it'll change if you accidentally click to something else right when you're putting it down. Thought I heard a zombie. Thought I heard a zombie. I thought I heard a putty cat. There we go. Looking good. Well, where'd he go? Oh, you're glitched out there, Monterey Pat. You want to take your jacket off and put it back on again? Because you totally look like you just walked into the blade traps on top here and then disappeared like a ninja. Like a ninja. See what happens sometimes you get glitched up above where you're at? Oh, was that you, Ro? All right. Take your thing off. That totally tripped me out. I was like, hey, look, it's, I thought it was Monterey Pat, and then I looked down and I was like, where'd he go? Like a ninja. Ninja action going on up in here.
I'm going through the glitch in the hole, in the bars down there.
Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, there's a bit of a glitch right here. A little opening that we can get through the bars. I gotta fix that too. Many things I need to fix. All right, so we got our bars replaced there. We've got to go ahead and fix this corner as well. Of course, I didn't get the corner thing. I didn't get the corner thing as well. Let's see, what do we need to put on the outside here? We've got a glass, and then we've got these. So we're going to need some glass, and then the outer part there. Uh-oh, it's running in place. That always throws me off when I see people running in place. I'm like, oh gosh, is it me or is it them? There we go. Running back in. Wish you can send me one to my home. Well, some people are going to get them sent to their home. Some people are who are going to get their, of course, legendary loot drops. Now, again, I'm still waiting for all the stuff, everybody. It's really adding lots of stress to my day. I'm like, come on, people. Send me this stuff. I ordered it months ago. Yeah. It took a long time. These got stuck in customs, by the way, because they come from Finland. So it got stuck in customs for like 3 weeks, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're all going to be melted. So it literally just came in today. It came in this day. I ordered it at the beginning of September, and it just came in. Just came in, but of course, I'm going to have them for you guys for TwitchCon. We will have them A-OK, ready to go. Hopefully, non-melted. Totally and utterly non-melted, I hope. Let's see. Bada bing, bada boom. What am I doing? More stuff. Getting these. Glass. Need that glass. Luckily, I didn't take our glass. Oh. That would have been a bummer. That would have been a bummer. Okay. So right out here, we had some glass. We're going to go ahead and put that back down again. We're going to rotate it around. Bada bing, bada boom. All the way around the outside of the base. You might be like, well, Kismet, bro, you can put that down, it doesn't fall down. Why did it get broken? Well, again, when you're doing stuff, it works off physics. So that means that if something next to something falls down, Failfish in the chat, everybody. I just accidentally took that workbench out. I hate it when I do that stuff. Bam! That was one where I went, oh, I didn't just do that, did I? I hope there was nothing in there. I hope you were making nothing in this last workbench, row. I just totally fail-fished it and accidentally hit the workbench when I was trying to take some glass out.
I haven't been making anything yet today.
All right, good. Good. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I don't feel so bad. Just completely fail-fished that. Let's see some fail-fish. Let's use some Kismet fails in the chat, everybody. You do got a new emote called Kismet Fail if you haven't seen it yet. It is my little dragon going, oh my gosh, Kismet, I can't believe you just did that, bro. I do a lot of that. I make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes in life. You're going to make lots of mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. It's okay. Roll on with your life. Roll on with it. Don't kick yourself too much. I'll kick myself a little bit because of that. But I'll get over it quickly. Move on to the next thing. Move on to the next thing, then go collect some materials and try to make another one. Which we probably have enough to make another one. We probably have another one just laying around somewhere. But first we need to get the base back together. There we go. Got that going on. Looking good. So again, these supports that were holding this probably got yanked and pulled the rest of this down. So we need to work on those supports as well. We got to look at how we have it over here. We've got some angled. Gonna need some of these angled here and these angled. Already grabbed them. Those angled trussing. Okay, and where was the? Yeah, it pulled the trussing itself down. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. But yeah, when it pulled down the rest of the trussing pulled that whole corner off, which of course pulled this off, which then of course probably caused the cascade of these two other levels to come down. And when those levels went down, because this is actually part of this block, when that block, this glass here is part of this block. So when this block got lost, then this glass got lost, which of course then took down the drawers, and of course took down the glass at the top. But because this, right there, I could be using my red arrow. Because this part, right, this sign actually is attached to the roof. When this got lost, that sign stayed there, and that's why the sign itself stayed. And everything else got lost. Yeah, not good. Not good. But that's okay. We're probably going to switch the position of these, move these up, and move these down in case that happens again. Those will be safe, or I might just leave it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and fix that corner again. Oh, I was going to make a rounded corner over there. That's supposed to be rounded. Alright, and I didn't grab the roundeds. Alright, so everybody's mobilizing right now to work together. We went and got Waffle. He's now back over here. We've got Ro helping out, working the base right now. We got Waffle in here getting geared up to help out. We've got Monterey Pat out there helping out as well. And of course, I'm doing my thing, which is fixing up the base. Alright. Now let's see if this causes it to come down again. Now I'm not going to put any resources over there until I'm sure it's not going to come down again, because then it's just wasting my peeps' time. I don't like to waste my peeps' time, and I'm just trying to look at what I built over there. I basically built it like this. Like that, or in? Let's see. It's right where the thing is. Yeah, it's right where the thing is. Right where our murder holes are, like that. And then we had a trussing block in the corner. We do. All right, we had a trussing block in the corner here. Again, we added an extra support now, right out there, so that it doesn't have to span a 16 anymore. It's going to span about 8, which should be more than. Oh, did I just do that? Wrong one. Wrong one, everybody. We need the angled one. There we go. And then we're going to rotate. We could put on face, but again, I like the on face function. The only problem with the on face function is sometimes when you click, it moves right that last second. So it's like just like clicking twice, because you gotta kind of worry about it getting messed up. So I don't use it that much, but it is useful sometimes. All right, there we go. Now notice how I did one side first. It just seems to go faster when you do the one side. I'm gonna walk on it, see if it falls down, because my weight counts too. Doesn't look like it. Then we'll rotate this around the other way. So I'm not putting down the on face feature. It does work good if you know which face to grab it from. But it just seems like a double click to me versus a single. There we go. Okay. And there's our supports there, looking good. How are we looking over here? Oh, already open. It was already open. Now we have the wing supports here. This is what I call wing supports. Now, we've got them on this side. And I'm not sure, I don't remember if we had them on that side. The way I can tell, though, is I've got every single stream recorded. Now, by the way, if you haven't noticed that I am literally putting up 4 videos, 4 3-hour videos every day for the entire month of October. All of my videos are going to be up there. I'm going to catch up to today's video. And today, I actually am all caught up. I didn't have to do any editing today. It was awesome. It was amazing. I could do other stuff like edit that little video I sent you guys. It was cool. All right, so let me go ahead. Hold on. Got to get back in the base so they get chopped up. There we go. If I stand out there on the edge, they'll try to get to me. But if I stand back in the base a little bit, let them come in and get chopped up. Make sure to stand in close to the base so they run to the inner blade traps. All right, there we go. There we go. So yeah, fail fish. Exactly, fail fish. Took that out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see if we had those side supports. Hold on. That's not going to be it. That's not going to be it. Let's look at this. Mute the sound of that. Let's see, we had the side supports, and this is the northeast side. So I was working a lot on the southwest and northeast side. And I'm going to run through this real quick. Yeah, there's the northeast side. If I turn around here. I'm watching back my video from yesterday real quick to see if I can see the northeast side. To see if it was up there. I'm on the south side there. Huh. Of course, I can't find a shot of me. Oh, wait. There's the side. You guys can't see anything I'm looking at. Hold on. All right, there I'm in the northeast side again. Can't quite see it if I did or not. Man, I'm a busy bee in there. Oh, maybe here. Hold on. Oh, I don't think it did. I saw it for a split second there. I don't think it had the wing edge that this other side does. All right, well, we need to make sure we add that in. What that means is basically this right here. There's an extra one on the outside right here that's holding on to this to add a bit of extra support. I'm not sure that it did. If it did, well, then we're just going to add it again just to make sure. So let's go ahead and add that extra support right over here on this edge, just so we have that as well. Let's go ahead and rotate this around like that. There we go. And then we've got to get the outer edge here to put this one on. And let's go ahead and fill that in with concrete. Let's get some of that going on. But yeah. I'm not sure I could see it. I can't quite see it from my vantage point there. So we'll just say that it wasn't or it was and roll with it from there. Otherwise, you guys are going to watch me look at a video for an hour. All right. Got that going. I guess we just stick it out here on the side when we add the block in. It will do that. All right. An advanced rotation. Like that. It'll help us put in the rest of the base. Like so. All right. And then, of course, we're going to add in the rest of the base around here. Now, the whole outside edge of this base is all glass, which doesn't support as much as concrete does. It doesn't support as much as other things do, like trussing. But we're going to go ahead and make sure that we, of course, corner this off here. And we've got, of course, some of our supports right there, too. So we got to figure out where our supports go on top of where the glass goes. And the glass goes on the inside, and the supports go on the outside. Right there on the edge. So we need to get that going as well. So now that we've got this edge going, we've got this here. We're going to pick up that rebar frame. We're going to go ahead and put that trussing down now that we have an idea of what we're doing. Basically, kind of, sort of. Rotate that around. Make that, then hit this. Rotate that around again. So I always end up doing this anyway. Even when I use face, I end up doing that again anyway. So I just prefer to rotate it. All right, there we go. And then again, we'll re-put this in here, and we put in some extra supports again. We'll go ahead and get it from here. I don't think so. Seems a little, that one cascaded even further than the other side did. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we're gonna need the angle support. Take my gun off for right now. Gonna need that angle support, so we'll rotate. Again, we'll try on face there. So it doesn't always go the way you want it to go. End up rotating it anyway. But there you go. Bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom. We'll upgrade this. We're gonna get that steel as quick as possible. Need to upgrade this underneath here too. Get that going. Probably should have waited to upgrade that, but that's okay. I can always upgrade it. Upgrade it later. Now, of course, when you make it go to steel, it's also going to get heavier, too. Probably. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what it was. I bet you part of this wasn't upgraded to steel. I can see there's a block that's not upgraded right there. Part of it wasn't upgraded to steel, maybe caused it to cascade because the steel was so heavy on one side. Could have happened. Could have been that, but we won't really know. We won't ever really know what caused it. But that's okay. That's okay. We know what we're doing. We know how to fix it. That's the important part. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it fixed here. Gonna put our glass back in here in the corner. And then we have a glass square block in the corner. Like trying to remember something you built, right? It's like, okay, what were all the blocks that I used to build that particular thing? Got to constantly kind of be switching that stuff in your head. Okay, I did this and I did the other thing. And there's a square block right there, but it took off part of the roof. So, to do the roof, we're going to need to extend the roof out by 1. Yeah, so the roof needs to be extended out by 1 so that we can put that block there. So yeah, so we need square blocks for the roof, like so. All right, looking good. And then we need a block in the corner right above this. Oh, but it's not there. Is it 2 blocks out? 1, 2. Oh, it's 2 blocks out that direction. Okay. 2 blocks. So we need to go 2. It took 2 blocks off the top. 2 blocks like that. Seems right. And then we got 1 right here in the corner above this, which is acting as kind of a protection so they can't get in through the door. All right. Looking good. Get up here. And copy rotation. I really like copy rotation. Once you learn copy rotation, that one works pretty great. Pretty great. All right. Now, I don't necessarily know exactly where the blade traps should line up here, so I'm going to have to refigure that out. Where do they line up here on the top side? and where do I put the supports. Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, we need to go ahead and close in the base. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this around, like so. There we go. Who needs a bot when I can just do the retweet link manually? There you go. There you go. You're filling in for the bot tonight. Let's see what they're saying. There you go. They're working on it right now. Super hard, everybody. They're working on it super hard. It's funny. They said, luckily you have a good ship. Because everybody who doesn't know about Fallout thinks that I'm flying in a little saucer when I'm sitting at my overseer's desk. They think I'm in a little flying saucer, which I think is hilarious. I mean, hey, that's funny. That's funny no matter how you look at it. All right, let's go ahead and put this glass back in again. Luckily, Ro and the whole team has been really just crushing it on getting materials for this bulletproof glass. So we've got plenty of that. Good to go. If I stop screwing it up. If I stop screwing it up, it'd be awesome. There we go. Just try not to take out another workbench. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that, everybody. All right, we got to put the other support on the other side here. Again, I'm trying to build in such a way it's not going to cause it to fall down again. Very important. Very important deal. And... Oh, wrong button. Got to press the right button if you wanted to do what you wanted to do. Now, just so you know, I'm starting to gear up right now for another game called Star Citizen. Now, we played a lot of MMOs together, my team. I've been together with my team for 15 years. 15 years together with over 800 members in there. Now, of course, members play different games. They like different styles and different genres, and more love to them. Now, I've recently had to do a little bit of tough love with some of my officers. I had to let them go. Now, if you love someone, sometimes you got to let them go. Because they were not interested in playing any other games with us. They just wanted to play Elder Scrolls Online, or they didn't want to play any games that we were playing right now. So I had to say, can I rely on these people? And the answer was pretty much no, because every time I said, hey, let's do something, they wouldn't show, or they'd be late, or they wouldn't participate, or whatever it was. And I've been with them for a long time. Some have been with me for 5, 10 years. With me a very long time. I just had to face the fact, no matter how much I want something to happen, I have to face the fact that they're just not interested. Even though they're, you know, really high-ranking members and they've been with me forever, again, when you love somebody, you got to set them free to do what they want to do. And in our guild, once a member, always a member. So I said, okay, I can see you're not interested. That's it. Gonna just take all the officers away. I did to everybody, not just specific people, but all officers. I demoted everybody and said, you know what? Nobody's showing up to play, and nobody wants to play Elder Scrolls. Nobody wants to play Star Wars: The Old Republic. Nobody wants to play any of those games. So as the leader, sometimes you got to make tough decisions, right? Sometimes, if you love somebody, you got to let them go. You got to let them be free to fly. Don't clip their wings. Let them fly and do their stuff. So I've had to do that recently. It weighs on me every day when I have to make tough decisions like that. When I have to choose and say, what's the best for the group? What's the best for the team? What's the best going forward? And it sucks as a leader. Because you know what? People are going to get pissed at you no matter what you do. No matter what you do. They're going to blame it on you. No, Kismet, it's your fault, bro. No, it's not my fault, bro. I showed up. I showed up. I was there. I was working. I'm working 7 days a week. 100 hours or more a week. I'm not kidding. 100 hours a week, bro. I'm putting my time in. I'm putting my time in. I'm just asking you to show up. That's all I'm saying. Just asking you to show up when I need you. No matter what game we're playing. So I had to let some people go as officers. And again, I talk frankly about that stuff. I don't mind. I'm not going to mention names though. But I had to let some people go. And I want you guys to talk a little bit about it here in the chat. In the stream today. You got to make tough decisions in your life. Sometimes they're about loved ones. Sometimes they're about boyfriends or girlfriends or your children. And people are not going to like you for those decisions. But to your own self be true. You've got to make the tough decisions if you want to be in charge. If you don't want to be in charge, you got it easy. You don't have to make tough choices. You don't have to make tough calls like that. So, in my case, I made that call. I stick behind it. It's what's best for the thing. So I'm moving on from Elder Scrolls, from Star Wars The Old Republic, and all those games. Because Star Citizen's about to come out with 3.0. 3.0 version of Star Citizen. And it is epic. I mean, it's like 45 pages long of all the killer stuff that they're bringing. 8MC, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer. Same thing with Joke earlier. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army right over here. Right over here. And I hate to do that. I really dislike doing that stuff. I don't like booting people from the stream. I don't like booting people from the guild. I don't like demoting people. I don't like doing any of that because it makes you feel sad. It makes you feel sad of what could have been, right? What could have been in the future. But I can't make people want to be part of it. You can't make people do what you want them to do. They need to choose and be responsible in their choices. I can't force them to do whatever if they're not into it. The best thing to do, both in relationships and in life, is just say, I'm just not into you, right? That's what you should do in your relationships. Be kind, though. Be kind. Because don't lead people on. Don't make them think that you're going to be there and support them and back them up only to every single time not show up. To leave them hanging. To every time you say, hey, let's go do this. And they're like, yeah, let's go do it. And then they don't show up. Or they say, hey, you know what? I'm going to come over your house later. I'm going to help you move your couch. All right, cool. Then they don't show up. Anybody know that? Anybody know people like that in their life? That you call them up, they say they're going to do something, and then they just don't? They just don't show up? They don't show up. They don't help out. They don't lend a hand, right? And you love them to death. They might even be family, right? There might even be family members that you love to death. You're like, I love you. You're my bro. You're my sister. You're my, cousin, aunt, whatever it is. But when they don't show up, you're just left hanging again and again and again and again. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. But I can only do it for so long before I've got to say, okay, I've given them enough chances now. 53 chances is probably enough. More like 97 chances, but still. I think that's enough chances to get a vibe of their participation level, right? I think that's enough. I think that was quite enough. And I had that realization, and that's a terrible realization to have, that you've got to let people go. That you got to say, sorry, and I've had this in business too. I've had this in business too. I've had people that work with me who I had to let them go. You know why? Because they didn't show up on time to work. They weren't enthusiastic about their work. In fact, they started to dislike working. They wanted to just sit around, go surf, and just do their thing, right? Well, hey, you can go surfing every day, bro. But if you're not going to show up for work, you're out of there. Also, if somebody's a jerk, if they're an a-hole, you don't want to suffer them, right? Now, they might be having, personal problems at home or whatever it is. I'm very empathetic to people who have that kind of problem. But as the boss, my job is not to counsel people. Your boss's job is not to counsel you about your personal life. Your boss's job to get stuff done. That's it. That's all. That's his job. That's what he's there to do. He's there to organize everybody and get whatever it is done. That's it. That's it. So if you ever had anybody like that in your life, let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Talking a little running a guild thing here. I'm not going to lie, I just want a beer. Says Curse Saucer, trying to get those Boss Kids cats. My favorite wolf. There you go. It's Susie hanging out in the chat. Kismet, speaking of Star Citizen, have you checked a video from Gamescom yet? I watch a little bit of it. I just have so few amount of time. Need food, says Kismet at Kismet. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's one of my favorite emotes, that food emote. There we go. So we got that rebuilt. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. We got it backed up. We added extra support this time so it doesn't try to tear down the base. No guarantees, though. No guarantees that that side won't go cascading down again. All right, let's get some food and water. I see you in the chat. Again, thanks for the backup. What do we need? We need food. That's what we need. Meat stew. Oh, somebody came in and made a bunch of meat stews. Look at that deal. Look at that. See, I went to 83%. That's a great thing about meat stew, man. Boom. Actually, I think I just wasted one of those. I don't need any water. What is this weirdness? What is this weirdness with Kismet already at 100% of all of his food and water? That's weird. Whole Earth's going to be off its axis at this point. All right, we got that going. Let's put these over here. There we go. We don't need the water in there. Okay. Oh, and we can upgrade these while we're at it. Really need to. Now, we have a lot of resources left. It's not like we lost all of our resources. We lost a good chunk of the stuff that we use a lot, but we didn't lose all of our resources, and our team is awesome. So they will crush going out and getting the mechanical parts and stuff. Let's go ahead and upgrade these from down below. See how tricky that is? Tricky. See, that's why I wasn't worried about it, because I knew I could go underneath it and also upgrade it from down there. Got to watch this corner because there's nothing there. I don't want to fall off and then the blade tracks activate. All right, there we go. It looks like it tore down a little bit of this too, but it's interesting that that stayed. That one thing stayed, because it stayed because this bar is here, which is holding on to this one, which is then holding on to that as well, which is interesting. But this one got lost on this side. There's no bars holding it up. All right, so that fixed that. Now we got to work on the underside of it. And again, we're doing 7 days to die today because we had a bit of a base collapse here. Again, we've got to get it back in shape. For Horde Night, we can't fool around, we can't mess around, we got a boogie. We got to boogie. Alright. I should... See, instead of going from this side, I should be going from that side. But I do need to keep this stuff upgraded here. Let's get this upgraded. Gotta upgrade these as quickly as possible so that you can come back later and then upgrade it before Horde Night to steel. Let this stuff... there. Looks good. And over here. Looking good, looking good. So we added an extra line of support just so it doesn't have to span as far. I believe it was definitely one of these side scaffoldings that we were testing a kind of max distance. What the max distance we could go. And it was a little too max because it probably broke about halfway. Started to cascade, took off the side of the base. You're like, what, Kismet? It took off the side of the base? Yep. Right over here. Check it out. Whole side of the base had come off. I've already rebuilt some of it. But you can see the whole side of the base came off. All of the blade traps here got destroyed. Even the power down there got destroyed, which is very odd. I don't know why that would get destroyed, but it did. And so we need to put back in our supports for our floating blade traps. We need to put in the corner ones here. And of course, we need to build that under part there as well. Rebuild that back up again. We're going to do that part right now. Let's go ahead actually and just build ourselves a bit of an entryway here while we're working on this. Temporary little stair action. There we go. And then we can work a bit on this over here. So let's go ahead and get this. Now, the under part of this is there so that a zombie does not destroy it as we're going. So we're going to go ahead and just add this and add that, and we'll come back and add all of the cement underneath. Now, I like to do one side of these angles. Something I've learned to do just one side of these kind of triangles, and then do the other side afterwards. So that they're all aimed in the same direction, right? So you don't have to do one side, then turn it, one side, then turn it. That takes like twice as long. It takes forever. At least it feels like forever. Then copy rotation here. Now it should be on that side. There we go. Same thing here. And there we go. There we go. Looking good. Fell down in the blade traps. Oh, I fell all the way down. Really fell down. Oh. Wrong level. There we go. Fell down a bit in the blade traps. There we go. Now you do want to think about how you're filling this back in again, because it can cause the whole entire thing to fall down again. If you fill it in wrong, you fill it in the middle first, the middle will fall, which will cause the whole thing to cascade again. So watch out for that. Watch out for that as well. And thanks for hanging out, Zombie Basher, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's Susie's had that. Blacklist Dragon knows what I'm talking about. Exactly. It sucks being the boss. Who else is actually a boss in real life or ever been a manager? Put a 1 in the chat if you've been a manager before or the boss of other people. Even your children. Even your children, they can be in trouble. All right, come on over here. So now, again, this is why I built the inner part of the base. So when they try to get to me here... Take that up, just in case. They get chopped up by those inner blades. Even dogs do. Oh! Dude got down below the base. Hold on. Get my sniper rifle. Oh, he should have been dead just from that crotch shot. Almost. He ain't getting up from that. All right. So again, that's why we have that inner one. See, we also have a problem over here that I've been trying to get to of them falling in the corners, right? So we've got to square those off so they're not able to fall in between there like they are, like they're doing. So we've got to take care of that as well. So while we're fixing this part of the base, we'll fix that as well along there. All right, let's go ahead and look at this over here. That's looking the same over there. All right. And then let's go ahead and do this side as well. Add that in. And thanks to the host there. Who's that? Let's see. We got some people hitting the follow button. We got 8MC. We got YouTube King Spencer. Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Also, Dabbers McGee coming in and saying, you know what, Kismet? I like free Kiss Caps. I like to win free games because I follow what Sparkle tells me to do. I come in the stream the second I get in the stream. Bada bing, bada boom. I go ahead and follow Sparkle's advice.
Hi, this is Sparkle, the legendary gamer dog. If you are enjoying the stream, hit the follow button. Then go to your Twitch channel. Then to chat, do a /host Kismet. And if you really want to level up, press that subscribe button. Thanks and later, noobs.
There we go. Sparkle Dog has spoken. Answer to your Sparkle Dog overlord. Go out there, do a /host. It will get you some free Kiss Caps. Hey, it's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Just takes you a second. Takes you a second to go to your channel, but right up over there, there's a little thing you pull down, go to my channel, open it in a new window, go /host Kismet, boom, it hosts the channel. Then take an extra moment. My mod sister Wolf's going to throw it in there. Get yourself some retweets. All you got to do is go to Twitter, press that retweet button, boom, you win free Kiss Caps. That's it, you get free ones. And then when it comes around, you're like, Kismet, what are you giving away? Oh, I'm giving away some epic stuff coming up very soon. It might be tonight. You never know. You never know. So go in there, show that love by pressing that retweet button. If you don't have a Twitter account, that's also free. Go over to get a free Twitter account, retweet that out. Every single one of those retweets earns you guys rewards in chat as well as helps out the stream. And I appreciate everybody who does. I especially appreciate everybody who does it right at the top of the stream. That does help a lot. Invites more people to come in, hang out with us here tonight because we got some epic base rebuilding to do. Because our base be broken, everybody. It be cold busted. It fall down, go boom. It got busted. Now, how it got busted? I'm thinking these supports here, which we were testing is really long, had broken. Or the game, because it is alpha, had thought it wasn't structurally sound and then started to cascade down. And boom, took off half of the base and a ton of our resources. But look at my team. My team's already back to it. We've already got our inner blade traps replaced. Those are working perfectly now, as you saw just a minute ago. My team's out, working away. We got Waffle in here. We've got Monterey Pat and Roe, of course, always backing me up. They're off getting resources, trying to replenish those resources that we lost. So we need gas, and we need those mechanical parts, electrical parts, springs, all of that stuff you use to make stuff with. So they're going to go get that while I'm trying to fix back up the base. And it's looking good. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. And again, this is a modified design. We're always iterating on our bases. We're always trying to make it better than the one before. And sometimes we push it a little bit too far. That would probably be in a case right there. I pushed it a little too far. I can take the blame. I can take the blame. I don't mind. I can put stuff on my shoulders. Look at these shoulders. I got strong shoulders. I keep nobody's negativity on there. I knock it off there, so I got plenty of weight to carry the weight of mistakes in my life. I don't mind. I don't mind making mistakes. I own up to them. My bad. I go on with my life. I don't, you know, keep obsessing. Don't keep obsessing with that kind of stuff. Just do your best work. Do what you can do. If you make a mistake, you just say, you know what? My bad. My bad. Let's fix it. Let's get it solved. Let's make it better than it was before. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I didn't put a square block there. Oh, that's... Oh, fell in there again. That's what... I've actually killed myself with my own inventions before, falling in my own blade traps multiple times. You had a square there. Had a square on the corner. That one was still there. Huh. Yeah, I didn't put a square in the corner. I put a straight one. All right, well, let's put some extra supports in, just in case, just in case. We'll need to take that one out. All right, well, we're going to have to use it right here. Going up. All right, oh, one down. There we go. So we got to take this out, but now we got this big, long thing here. Hope it's not going to fall down, but we're going to make sure it's not going to fall down by adding a bit of extra support around it to this pole right here. We'll go ahead and add this extra bit of support up above me here. Now, my buddies over there at BGG, now, those guys are really great builders. I've never seen anything of theirs fall down before. Never. Never happened. If it did happen, I'm not going to say either. I'm not going to mention what it was. Let's see if Joe is still watching. I'm not going to mention it. But it's going to happen. It's going to happen to everybody. It happens to everybody. Stuff falls down. It does. And sometimes it's not your fault, by the way. Sometimes it's totally not your fault. So I'm going to take out this support. I hope it doesn't come down. Well, we're about to find out. I may be rebuilding that in a second. Hold on. Let's just double check by adding a little bit more. Like that action. There we go. Let's see if that helps. I got 1,000 gas left. I gotta stop making mistakes. Ooh, don't take that out. Don't take that one out. There we go. There we go. Now, you see I kind of framed it up around the outside first to try to help hold it while I replaced that. Why I replaced that incorrectly. Speaking of mistakes, apparently I'm on a roll today. Backwards. Our support's back in again. Should have been rotated one more. Should have been rotated one more. Oh, there it was. Like that. There we go. Okay. Now, you don't have to make things symmetrical. Though, I do like to at least look the same as what I'm doing over here. Generally. Actually, if you do too much symmetry, it's a little boring. But I think I got that right, right? This is against the thing. Yeah, okay. It doesn't round that way. It rounds the other way. I was making it round with that with this edge when I should have been making it round with the base itself. Because those two edges come together there. Okay. I forgot to take those blocks out. So those frames do add extra weight to it as well. Let me go back up and get it. We don't want to add extra weight where it doesn't need to be added. There we go. All right. Ooh, we can upgrade this one. There we go. We'll upgrade all of those when that's done. All right, looking good, looking good. I like it, I like it. All right, now we can also start to use our entryway over here to get in and out of the base as well. There we go. What's up, bro? I need to repair that, so I need to get forged iron, forged steel over here. Like so. Get that repaired. There we go, before I forget. All right, that's looking good. So we did the under part, and we've got to do the top part here. We got to do the long edge there. We got to finish the roof. We got to put the roof on. Let's do the roof first. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Go and put the roof back on. We're using square blocks. Now, the reason why we're using square blocks is so that we can put stuff on top of it. Oh, did we lose our... Oh, we didn't lose our solar energy at least. Okay, that's good. So we can put stuff on top of it so it'll be nice and flat. Otherwise, it won't come out flat as well. There we go. All right, we've got the ceiling back on again. And let's go ahead and put our side supports back for the glass. And let's go ahead and copy rotation. Because we actually need... Is that right? No. Nope. I hate destroying those. It's the outer edge. There we go. Okay. So we need these side supports here to support the roof, obviously. Notice how quick this goes. There we go. Looking good. All right. Got that side back in again. Now we've got this edge right here. We go ahead and rotate that around. So we get it the right way. There we go. Same thing here. Go up here because it's actually going outwards. Now this is a tricky one right here. Got to get to go outwards. Actually got to get it.
I'm putting the electrical and mechanical parts in fences.
Sorry, somebody hit the dragon hammer right when you said that. What was that?
Oh, I put the I put in defenses the electrical and mechanical parts.
All right, awesome. Thank you, man. All right, see, rows on top of it.
The second drop box said there's a bunch of oil shell. I don't have any schematics unlocked, so that's probably our gasoline we need there.
Cool. Well, go to the schematics box. There's a ton in there. Oh wait.
No, it's gone.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Gotta make a little light of it. Oh, look, there's some zombies to snipe from up here. Look at this. Let's get some zombies sniped on today. Missed shot. Get in there, get chopped up. Oh, she's trying to get through that thing. Get down in there.
I also put the gas in there.
It's just fun watching your head get chopped off. All right, awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be probably moving the drawers so they attach to the roof, because if you notice, the signs didn't fall down because they were attached to the roof as opposed to attached to the backboard. So it would have been safer if we actually attached those drawers to the ceiling itself, as well as working on that.
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll work on that. Let's see. Kismet, I found out my family has itch mites. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Time to see a doctor, bro. Time to see a doctor about that. Make sure that you get the proper treatment. I was I was a store manager for Southwest and had a fire on one of the workers because the person was more interested getting high from weed. That's right, huh? They're in there getting high from weed than doing their job. Not good, not good. You gotta... I mean, that's to each their own. Make your own decisions. But, bro, don't be doing that stuff at work, man. Don't be doing that stuff at work. mean, that's your life decisions, what you're doing. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'm going to suggest that you don't do it at work. That sounds like a horrible idea to me. Sounds like a pretty bad idea. All right. Man, I'm always full of stuff. I don't like to be completely full, though. I don't like to be completely full of it. All right, let's go ahead and replace our walkway here. Like so. Again, if you do one side, it goes much faster. Then you turn it around, do the other side. Nice and quick and easy. Fast and easy. Then we'll go ahead and put our... Actually, I'm not going to put that one there. Put our things back in here. You're like, Kismet, it's made out of wood, bro. How are you going to do that? Well, of course, I've got some forged iron here, which is what you use to upgrade it. And then it will, of course, look beautiful once again. I really like this steel look. I think that looks awesome, right? For a walkway, you come up here, you can snipe peeps. You're like, hey, oh, wrong one. You're like, hey, what are you doing over there? You little. I love how they dodge. Hey, that guy vanished. That guy way out there. Headshot in the bushes. I'm on the loose today. Zombies coming in here trying to break my base. I'll teach you. I'll teach you who's the big boss. All right. Looking good, looking good. We got that replaced. Let's go over here. Let's fix this side. It'll be like nothing ever happened. Like so. Rose kind of waiting for me to hurry up and fix this side so I can put the things back up there so he can resort all of that stuff. Of course, everybody's going to be a little nervous about this side from now on. Going to be like, is that side going to fall down again? I don't know. I don't know. This is an alpha game. You never know what's going to happen with an alpha game, but it is so fun. It is so fun. Even when that stuff happens, it just gives us a reason to be awesome. It gives us a reason for all of us to pitch in together to help each other to rebuild the base because it's a red alert moment. It's like, okay, everybody, we got to come together. We've got to show how epic our teamwork is and get this going on, which is awesome. Let me put all my stuff back that I got off my bike, too. I just realized I have a bunch of stuff on my bike on me. I can always get that stuff back again later. Nope, need my repair kit still. Need those. All right, so we got that done. We need some doors, which we don't have enough stuff to make right now. Did we get some springs while we're at it as well?
I haven't been sorting them out.
All right, yeah, I need 4 new vault doors because they went fall down, go boom. Fall down, go boom. Let's see. Oh,
I've been looting cars, so there's probably some in one of the drop boxes.
All right, thanks. Yeah, let's get all the cars because we had literally thousands in there. But c'est la vie, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. So get all the cars, wrench them until they're gone. Wrench them till they're gone. Then we'll go to another city, go there, wrench until it's gone, etc., etc. Got my peeps on high alert today. We had a base cascade in, took a bunch of our resources. We've had to forego Fallout tonight because I can't leave my people high and dry. I can't leave them high and dry. I got to help them out when they need the backup. All right, let me just jump up on this thing. There we go. There we go. That's how you get that done. Rotate that around. Bada
I was going to try
bing,
and
bada
stay
boom.
from Horde, Nate, but I got to go to bed.
Oh, no worries, man. You gotta go, you gotta go. Thanks for your help. Appreciate the backup.
I'll see you guys.
Waffle should play with us more. He's a busy guy, though. He's a busy guy. He's got stuff to do. But I don't mind him hanging out. That was pretty nice of him to come in and help us replenish some of our resources. There we go. There we go. Looking good. That's good. Now we just need to put those vault doors back on there again, and this side of the base now is secure again. Now this time I'm going to go ahead and remove these. I'm probably going to start with the most important one, this mechanical one. I'm going to actually attach the drawer up there. Let's see what we need for a drawer. All I need is forged iron. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, wait, we might already have some drawers before I do that. We have some extra drawers laying around somewhere before I start to make some.
I think they were in one of the boxes that fell.
Okay. Well, that answers that question. All right. We can make another workbench too, or find another workbench.
There are a bunch of workbenches and other stations across the way from the wall that fell.
Across the way. Oh, right here. Oh, no problem. We got a ton of them. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I just glad there was nothing in there being done. There we go. All right. It was like it was never gone. All right, so we're going to start with this one first. This time we're going to put them up higher, so I kind of learned a little of a lesson there. Again, none of that stuff would have fell had we done it. There we go. We're doing 5 of them. It took about 3 minutes. Had we attached them to the roof, they probably would have stayed there versus being down one, at which we lost it. Now, we also would have probably been just fine had I used the kind of double glass technique that I had there originally. I had taken the double glass out to just make it more cosmetic so I could turn the workbenches. But I think I'm going to use that as a backup again as well, because what I did is I had it like this. So it act as an extra support along this outside edge. I think I'm just going to do that. I think we have enough workbenches. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, that acts as an extra kind of support edge for the building itself. So let's put that back in. So we'll kind of have like a double support here. Prevent the base, hopefully, from coming down again. Kind of like a backboard. Now, one of my favorite things about this game is if you learn to kind of master the edge of this, watch how I can do a whole bunch of these in a row. Isn't that cool? Do 4 of them in a row. And what you do is just aim in the same spot with these kind of half pieces, or better known as plates. You can go ahead and just click and then just keep clicking in the same spot. It usually works pretty good. Now, sometimes you might screw up, but most of the time it works pretty good. All right, so we got that glass backing there, because I have glass backing on all the other sides. It's just that one side I'd taken away, and then this side I'd taken away to do these. But then, of course, I put these down, so they act as a support as well. So, yeah. I'm glad it didn't happen on both sides of the base, because that's where the majority of all of our resources are, on both sides of the base. Do I have anything actually still in my box? No, I don't. So, all right. We got that replaced. We've got that back up and running. Let's go ahead and put these drawers back up so Ro can get busy doing his thing again. I'm just going to go ahead. All right, Ro, putting the drawers back up.
Cool, cool.
I should do the signs while I'm at it. That's what I should have done. I should have put the sign down below and then copy paste it so Ro doesn't have to retype it all again. Let's do that. Let's do that so we don't have to retype all the signs. Oh, we don't have that many signs. We'll have to make some signs. Here's your sign. Sign. Oh, I don't have any nails. So I need some nails too. Nails, and then we need some raw wood, which we have over here. We've got lots. Sign. There we go. Let's make about 20. There we go. While that's crafting, I can then put this down here. Mech, oil, tape. What else was in here? Springs, cloth. I'll just do that. I could have just copy and pasted what he put, but we're going to go ahead and move these down. Just along his head. Now, I seriously doubt this is going to fall again, but just in case it does, we'll have that kind of backup. What we're going to do is go right in here. I'm going to highlight this, copy it, close, Control-C, and Control-V. Easy mode. Easy mode. You can also go Control-A, Control-C, and try that, and then paste. There we go. I'll try to make it look just the same. Copy, and paste. There we go. Copy, paste. That automatically highlights the text, by the way. So you don't have to do a select all, I just noticed. Which I didn't notice before. It's actually highlighted the second you do it, so when you start typing, it actually replaces whatever's there. Copy. Paste. Copy. Control C, Control V, one of the most powerful things ever made. Copy pasta. Copy pasta. Again, the reason why I'm moving it down is in the future, if it gets knocked down, we'll have them up nice and high to hold on to the top of the road. And this over here. Alright. Alright, now the most important ones I would say are this one, the mini bike parts and the gas. Then probably, I want to make sure Gwen has a garden box. Another important thing is to unlock them all, and I'm going to eventually have to have Chewy come in here and repaint them all. He's going to be like, Kismet, what happened to my paint? What happened to my paint job I did there, bro? Like, sorry, Chewy. Some stuff happened. How many drawers did I make? I should have made a whole bunch. Thought I made like 20. Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently I made 5. Let's get a bunch of extras just in case. And this is also why you move your stuff around on different parts of your base, on different sides. Because if you have it all on one side, what'll happen is we could have lost, if we had all of the stuff on this side, all of the stuff would have fell. And we would have lost all of our resources, which would not have been good. Now this, of all the sides that fall, I would probably say, of all the stuff that we really want to have so we can keep the base going, this was probably the best side. This side over here is a bunch of our cooking materials and stuff, survivability stuff. Which is pretty important, including a whole bunch of rockets over here. Look at this. That's going to be fun on Horde Night. But on this side, this is more stuff we can go back and we can get. Weapon parts and weapon and tool materials, mechanical parts and all that stuff. Gives my peeps a mission now to go out and replenish that. Replenish the goods.
Hello.
Hey, Anon, did you hear about the base, bro?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
It happens, man. It happens. We've got it pretty much rebuilt here. I've added an extra bit of support. I think on this side it was a little bit too long. So what we did is we added a secondary support there. But that's what we were testing anyway, to see if we could span that. We could, but this game is an alpha, so that, you know, bugs are going to happen. Alpha stuff like that's going to happen. Oh, I see a zombie. I see a zombie. Later, brah. Later, brah. So I'm just doing some rebuilding right now. If you'd like to pitch in, however you'd like to help, just let me know.
Of course.
All right, so we got that going. Get some forge steel. Let's go ahead and finish upgrading the outside edge of this. We'll let Anna get in for a minute, get acclimated. We'll go to it. All right. Upgrade this all the way out. All right, that one's fully whoa, hello. Got my gun in the wrong spot. All right, I gotta fix that. That's driving me crazy. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna murderize this guy. Bam! Come on, girl. Boom! Oh, come on. That was a hit. I got robbed on that one. Sit down. Yeah, I got robbed on that one. In case he's not dead, give him an extra hit. Didn't I get robbed on that one? I could have sworn I hit her in the face. Oh, yeah. Later to your head, bro. All right. Back up here we go. Let's play a little. Let's play a little open the door, close the door. And on. We're playing a little tug of war with the door. All right. Having some fun, everybody. Having some fun. That's what games are all about. Games are all about the fun. Chewy with the host. Thank you so much. Real Chess Priest. Also with the host. Thank you so much. Who else we got in here? The Majestic Goat Club. Great name, by the way. I love that. It's a funny one. Thanks for coming in. Dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Hego Tivans, also coming in, showing the love. By the way, everybody, got some good news from Stream Elements, not about my bot, but about the article that I wrote. My article on Stream Elements blog is the single largest viewed article on there. So yeah, big props to me. So show me some love in the chat. Let's see some hype for having the #1 article on Stream Elements blog over there, which is pretty epic. Not going to add writer to my long list of accomplishments in my life. Though I do a lot of guides, and I do a lot of that kind of stuff. I typically don't do it in an official capacity like that for other people. But, you know, they're so awesome over there. I didn't mind writing them an article. So, #1 article on their vlog, which is awesome. Awesome. Now, if you've never seen that article before, my mods will try to grab it for you. It talks a bit about if you're an aspiring streamer, what you should do, it took me 2.5 years, by the way, to get partners. So, it's going to take longer for me. Maybe you could do it in a shorter amount of time. I didn't have affiliate back in the day, so all I had was partner. So I kept working toward it every single day. And I give you a bunch of Kismet tips in there on how to build up your stream and how to keep on improving it, and what Twitch looks for in your stream to get you a little bit close. Because sometimes it's kind of hard to know what they're looking for. So I give you a big tip on how to do it. You basically go in and reply to them. Reply to them when they turn you down. Hit the reply button. Yeah, didn't know you could do that, huh? I didn't know. I went to TwitchCon last year. They said it in a panel. Did you hit reply? I didn't know you could. I thought once they said too bad, too sad, which is basically what they're saying to you, you have to just do whatever, right? So I didn't know what to do until I found that I was sitting at a panel, and I was sitting there, by the way, sitting with all the epic people over there, Broom Sweeper and Pluto and all the epic peeps over there. Those guys seem pretty chill. Seem pretty cool. I could hang out with those guys. Chill out. The thing I like about Pluto, too, is that Pluto is just who he is. He doesn't make any excuses for who he is. He's just who he is. He answers to nobody. He goes out there. He does what he loves to do. He loves to do those escape rooms and stuff like that. Go do what you love to do, bro. I'm talking to all of you, not just Pluto. That's what I like about him. You know, he learned that young. He learned that young in his life. You know what? I'm going to just do what I love to do every day. Screw what everybody else thinks, right? If you're into certain stuff, you like cosplaying or whatever, go do it. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do what you love to do every day. I'm doing it right now. I'm living the dream. Doing what I love to do every single day. Man, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, dang, I'm going to stream today. What are we going to do? What kind of fun are we going to have today? That's what I do every day, which is awesome. Oh, should be upgrading it from this side first. There we go. All right, fully restored there. Bingo! Got that sucker. Gotta wait for that one to upgrade and then re-add that one. Looking good. Now I'm gonna take this down. Take that ramp down, take all this down. And I think I'm gonna take the most of this out. And then we're gonna extend this one a bit more. So it'll go straight out here and then try to just candy corner that sucker right up to this. And then that's how you'll get to the sky guarding using that particular one right there. We got building in the background. That's a real epic shot. That's a cool shot. Now, eventually, I'd love to build buildings like that, but I only got so many minutes in the day. Only so many minutes. We still got to get back to our turrets that we're going to put on the outside here, but we got to prioritize the base. Now, we got to fix the corners here. Notice how we've got these corners here, which are kind of our sniper areas. Those need to be replaced. So we're going to need to fix that up over here. So we're going to go ahead and put those sniper edges back in like so. And let's see. If I remember correctly, I've got 2 holes in the center. Yeah, where I've got the other things, which I need. walkway here. And while I'm building stuff, I will build sometimes a temporary walkway. Now, watch out, mobs can get up there. We got to watch out for that, but it'll be fine for right now. It'll be okay. Or everything will get broken. I'll be building it again in about 5 minutes. One of those two things will happen. All right. Get that. And we're going to use this. There we go. So, yeah. Down one. Down one, and let's rebuild the corners. And again, I will put all the rest of that corner stuff in a bit. But right now, I want to go ahead and basically do this. So now you can see how this is built, by the way. Kind of a cool kind of side product of this is that you guys get to see how we originally built the base here. Actually, I need to look. That looks like it's left over from that edge. Been 2 and 2. 2 and 2, which goes out to that one. That one on that side. And then we have this one on this side. Oh, no, it's got to go out by 1. Ah, okay. Got to push out by 1. Now, this is a design I came up with on our previous kill box. I can't remember how many playthroughs ago I came up with it, but I came up with this kind of corner design, and I really, really like it. It turned out fantastic. That doesn't seem right to me. That doesn't... Oh, I added too many bars. Too many bars. Okay. It was right the first time. It was right the first time. I added too many bars when I put the bars back. I added too many bars to put that support back in. Because it's got to have a support from both sides as you go. Now, the reason why I put this kind of murder hole there is so you can see through it, and then you can replace the repair the blade traps from up there, which you'll see us do on Horde Night. Now, we got to get Boogie in here, though. So I'm going to kind of speed up a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. Hope you don't mind if I speed up. Because we've got to get this not only in here, but then we got to upgrade it and all of that as well. We've got to get this in place. And I'm always working toward Horde Night. That is always what we're working toward, because that is the big day that you've got to have all your ducks in a row. And if you don't got your ducks in a row, your ducks come crumpling down. And nobody likes it when their ducks fall down. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Now, also, this happens to be perfectly centered in such a way. Let's see if I went one too far. No, I should have a corner edge. This happens to be perfectly centered in such a way that it will also hold a blade trap at the end. That's the whole point of this extension here, is to hold the blade trap. So I'm going to go ahead and also add a pole at the bottom here, like so, and then that'll hold that blade trap. And let's go do the same thing on the other side. Now, of course, I'm outside right now at nighttime. I'm sure nothing horrible is going to happen, like 8 million zombies show up in my face. Could happen. It could happen. Thank you so much to Nick coming in. I got a bad name there, Nick. Not even funny, bro. Nobody thinks that's funny. Nobody thinks that's funny. That's why I only read the first part as people's names, by the way, if you ever notice. Because people come in and they use bad names like that. Now, the cool thing about Stream Elements, by the way, if you are a streamer, see this, I love this kind of stuff, because I can teach you guys cool stuff. If you go into Stream Elements, now most people would have to leave that name there, right? But if you go into Stream Elements and you look at your data, you can actually go in and pull people's names out of there, which is awesome, like this. I'll delete it out of there, and then I can save changes. And then it was like that person was never born. Isn't that great? You can do it live right on stream. Helps you out a lot. So check out Stream Elements. If you haven't checked them out recently, check out streamelements.com. Forget all those other bots. Forget Nightbot and all that other stuff. That's such a waste of your time. Just take all that stuff, import it into Stream Elements. You got one tool that does it all. They do an amazing job over there. They really do. And again, if they sucked, I'd tell you. I'd tell you if they sucked. I especially wouldn't be using them myself. That's a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway. If somebody yells out a product If somebody talks about a product, the number one thing, no matter what they say, the number one thing is, do they use it? Do they use the product? If they say, oh, this is the greatest product ever, but then they don't use it, well, there might be a reason, but I doubt it. But I'm very skeptical of people who promote stuff that they don't use. Now, if it's something obviously that they would never use, then I can understand it. But I don't really shout out stuff that I would not personally endorse for any sum of money. It doesn't matter how much it is. So I don't care if it's millions of dollars. I just don't do it. People see right through that stuff. You lose your integrity that way. No, thank you. No, thank you. I would rather not. I would rather not even deal with it. Boom. I don't care how much it's for. Second you sell out your integrity, that's when you don't even like yourself. That's when it's tough. Life becomes very, very tough after that. All right. Let's keep going. Also, we got another, someone else dropping the Dragon Hammer. Let's see if it's somebody who actually knows how to get a good name here. By the way, everybody go ahead and, let me see, is in the chat. That person in the chat who pressed that. Hold on, let me report them. Maybe get their account banned. Let me just take an extra moment to clean up Twitch a little bit. Hope you guys don't mind. Feel free to do the same, by the way. If you see some obscene names, some hate speech and stuff like that, I go in and I just report it to Twitch. I just report it to Twitch. Get it off of there. Get it out of there. I don't do it for all of them. But if people are going to make obscene names like that or names that are inappropriate, they out of there. Boom. They out of there. They out of there. Hey, Chewy. What's up, man? Look what I got, Chewy. The Kismet candy bar. That's right. I got a whole shipment of these babies in. You want some? You want some candy? Here you go. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Go ahead. Grab it. You don't want it? Okay, I'll keep it. I'm just messing. If you want to get yourself a Kismet candy bar, these will be at TwitchCon. You got to find my mods. And if you find me, I'll probably have them, by the way. You got to find me. Get the candy bars. Maybe I'll have them. We'll hand them out to you. Hopefully they don't melt. But then again, if they are melted, they're still good melted, too. These are not melted. I'm going to open this baby up and eat it. Not right now, though. I'm going to keep it right over here. Have one later. Eat it. Exactly. I will eat it. I've given myself the freedom to eat whatever I want, but I don't try not to eat too much. I'm still trying to lose the weight, but I'm so busy right now. I'm hoping after TwitchCon it'll slow down a little bit. I can refocus on more on my health and get that going on. So I've been working very, very hard for months and months, 6, 8 months now, to get that partnership and to unlock a whole lot of stuff here on the stream. And I've unlocked all of that stuff, but I've got to watch out for my health. My health goes down, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because then I can't stream. And if I can't stream, then that sucks. That sucks horrors, bro. That sucks horrors big time. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. We got Jang hanging out. What's up, Jang? Good to see you in the stream, bro. Zombie Basher. Did it show that I hosted the Zombie Basher? I don't think so, bro. Let me look back. When did you host? That's the question. I don't see it, man. It doesn't look like it came through. I'd try it again. Go into your chat, do /host. See if I'm in your auto host and see if it's messed up. Because remember, you got to do /Kismet. Because, of course, I changed my name here on Twitch. It's /Kismet instead of Kismet Ring of Destiny. It is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that I got that name. Pretty amazing. I am super happy about it. Also going to be streaming live from TwitchCon. Can you believe it? This guy. this guy's going to be streaming live from TwitchCon with 5 of my mods, hanging out with my buddy Banlish. Bearded Guys Gaming going to be there. Warwitch going to be there. Imperial Girl. Oh my gosh, just a whole bunch of great people. A whole bunch of really great people here. I mean, I've been lucky enough to run across some really great streamers. Like really great streamers who are also great people, right? I mean, there's some streamers out there who are a little bit full of themselves. I'm not going to mention themselves. Some of them are doing it as part of a character, but some of them are really, like, full of themselves, right? Great thing about me, as you get older, you lose your ego. You lose your need to have to prove to everybody that you're a dude. I don't need to prove nothing to nobody. I've been there, I've done that. 25 years, graphic designer, top of my field, check, unlocked. Been with my wife 25 years. You try to be with a strong woman for 25 years. It's not easy. It's not easy. 25 years of, you know, let's get this done. Let's go over there. Let's do this. But I love her to death. Love her to death. That's what keeps it going. She's the most important thing. She's #1 over everything. Right now she said, hey, Kismet. She doesn't call me Kismet, by the way. She calls me Daddy because the kids, right? And I call her Mama because this way the kids learn to say their name. And we got so used to doing it, I also call her Sunshine, and she calls me Kismet as well. Sometimes. We'll see. When she's being especially sweet. But if she called me right now and said I had to go, boom, I'd be out of here. So sorry guys, gotta go. You gotta prioritize in your life the most important stuff. What's the most important in your life? It should always be your spouse. Over everything. Money, cars, things, everything. Spouse #1. Because you know what that does? That creates a concerted effort. You're both working together toward a common goal. And you gotta be on the same road. If you're not on the same road as a couple, believe me, the road is like this all the time. You got to be on the same road. What's your priorities? Where are you going? What are you going to do? Right? What's up, lady? Like I said. What can I say? The ladies love me. Hey, don't touch my stuff. Now, see, that's why we have the blade traps in the corner. Because this guy's going to jump in there, and then he's going to stand there and try to hit my stuff. What's up, man? Ha ha ha! Oh, comedy cop! I don't think so, bro. Look at this teamwork. Look at this teamwork. Teamwork making the dream work right over here. I see you over there. Don't think I don't see you. Big Mama's house. Look at that shot. Oh my gosh, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. Took a couple rounds to get it, but that's why we have these in the corner, so they can't just jump down there and then just keep hitting your blade trap. That's also why I have this ramp here. Because what they do is they walk up and they just stand there and hit your blade traps. You don't want that to happen. You want them to run up, fall in there, have no free space to hide, and get chopped up. And I'll add this blade trap back here in the corner and that corner in just a bit. We need to figure out how we're going to do our blade traps up along the top here edge as well. Wonder if is this the side I put those turrets on? It probably is. My luck. I know I put 2 of them over there. I don't think I put them over here. Alright, so now we need to look at this side and say, okay, this is the south side, which is exactly the same as the other side. And say, okay, how do we have it? Okay, we had this here, and then it looks like a 2 gap, and then 1, 2 gap, and then 1, 2 gap, and then again here. All spaced out. So that it matches up. As you can see, this is what we're looking for to have at the very end. Right? It's attached to the side of the base, like so. And again, we had like a cascade failure because I believe that these were a little bit too long. And then something had happened. Or it's just because it's alpha game. Oh, wait. We're missing something right there. Hold on. We're missing a support. I can see it's missing. Hold on a second. Kismet forgot a support. What's the deal here? What's the dealio here? Hey, Corey, what's up? Sorry for typing this a 3rd time to show and host on your stream. I didn't know. I'm new to this. Yeah, I didn't show Zombie Basher. Go into your channel, open up a thing, and say. By the way, it's okay to keep putting it in the chat. I don't mind at all. Doesn't bother me at all. Don't feel bad about it. Chewy in the chat as well. Show Chewy some love. He's here to back me up. Going great, Koi. Thank you. Baddest of the wolf in the whole wide world. Exactly. It's like Leroy Brown, except for Sister Wolf. Then Channel says I'm hosting you. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't show up in my alerts. It could also be that they are working on Working on the bot a little bit here. Looked like my bar came back in again. Hold on, let me exit it and have it come back in again. Oh, I think they might have got it working. Let's check it. Let's check it. Nope. Got fuzzy there for a minute. Darn it, and put that thing back on again. Put that thing back where it came from before we all die. Little Monsters Inc. there for you. That's one of my favorite things. The musical. That's pretty awesome. The musical. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this now. Put the top side later. And then on this side, other side. So again, it's right next to the edge, and then we have a 2-gap all the way across there. Again, we're coming up on a horde night, so make sure you keep this stuff upgrading as quick as possible. Then we'll go ahead and upgrade up above. Block to go down. There we go. Whee! There we go. Whatever works. Upgrade those. Okay. Again, we got our side supports in. We've added an extra support on all 4 corners. We've replaced the wall and all the edge. We've got this back up and running again. We're going to go ahead and put down our wedges. Oh, we need to make some more corner railings. Rail. Let's go ahead and make some more of those right here. Let's make, say, 15. How are we looking on the other ones? 10 of those. Might be good. Might be good there. Here's a little trick. Pick that up until it does the next one, and then it goes down in the bottom in your bar. And then take that one and put it in there, and it'll stop going into your inventory and just go into your bar. As long as you got one of them in your bar, you're good. All right, we'll go ahead and put this back in again. I think we're going to make it, everybody. We got one more day. 168. Then we're going to have 2,000 zombies attack our base. I think we might make it. Might be a little close, but I think we're going to get it going on. And we're even improving upon our original design, which is awesome. Oh, wait a minute. That was dumb. Those don't go there. Thought it was like these ones up here, but it's not. These ones down here, you got to leave the murder holes open so you can repair and shoot stuff through there that gets stuck if you're on that railing there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put this railing in. Oh. There we go. Oh. Or not. I kind of don't like this railing right here because it kind of messes me up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm taking that out. Let's improve a bit upon the base. Let's do this instead. What happens is I hit this corner all the time and I get stuck and I can't get over here to shoot down there. So I think a better thing to do is actually to take these corners out. And again, I find when you rebuild, you end up making it better than the one before. Wait a minute. Well, that's there. You end up making it better than the one before. So we're going to do that. And then we'll go ahead and add this corner in here. Like that. I think that's much better. Because as you're trying to move around, you don't hit that corner. See, like on this over here, see this is right in the way. Kind of hit that corner. It looks cool, but it basically is in the way. Taking it out. Now the whole point that's there is so that the crawlers don't come up through that hole. So we'll take that out. And improve all sides of the base at the same time. Like that. There we go. Much better. Made it better than it was before. And that's part of the fun of building in this game. A lot of fun. Okay, so we need to go ahead and add our supports back in again. We're going to need this. Let's go ahead and work on our supports. Again, I'm going to put the blade traps in last so I can work out here. There we go. Step there so I can see. All right, right here. We'll upgrade that. And we'll leave a 2 gap, 1, 2, and then again. Another 2 gap. One of the geniuses of this game, and I give the Fun Pimps massive credit for this, is the fact that you could put those down and then pick them back up again. All right, now if you make a mistake, like, it kind of looks like I made a mistake there. Is that 2? No, that's 2. Okay. That's 2. Basically, if you make a mistake with your rebar frames, you just pick them back up again. Right? So you can get it the way you like it, and then once you get it the way you like it, then you're good. And it really makes the game a lot more fun than having to permanently put something down and then keep breaking it down over and over again. I think these rebar frames are the true genius of this game. So I hope they don't take them out. They took out the cobblestone frames, which I'm still a little miffed about. I'm still a little miffed about that. I'm not going to lie. I like the cobblestone frames. I think the frames is the genius part. If you take out the frames, you take out a good 50% of the fun, which is not good. Well, maybe, well, yeah, I'd say 50%. I was going to say 30%, but I'd say 50. 50% of the building fun. Let's do that. That sounds more right. 50% of the building funds is because of the frames. Now, I could probably live without the cobblestone frames because, you know, you probably go to rebar as quickly as possible. But still, I miss my cobblestone. I miss my cobblestone frame. They could always change their mind, put it back in again. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. I love to build. I love doing it. I only play games I love to play, by the way. You want to be a great streamer? Here's how you be a great streamer. Play the games you like to play. Then other people are going to be excited by you being excited about playing the games. Also, if you got a certain style that you have, like me, I talk a good amount while I'm streaming about what I'm doing so that people who are watching, a lot of people watch my stream to watch me discover things along the way or to talk about Kismet tips as well. Plus, I also very interactive in the chat. If you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. You can put my name in the chat. It'll highlight in red, goes into a separate chat so I can see it. I can see you talking to me. If I miss it for any reason, throw it in there again. I don't mind at all. I love interacting in chat. It's one of my favorite things. The reason why I stream. If it was just me here playing games by myself, nobody interacting, I probably wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't do it because it just wouldn't be as fun as it is interacting with you guys in the chat. There we go. You set it to auto host? Yeah, I'd turn your auto host off and just try regular host in your chat and see if that fixes it. I'll be back, says Zombie Browser. All right. Don says, Kismet, when you were talking about dumping a girl because she didn't like Tom Petty, had you already heard the news about it? Yeah, we had talked about that Tom Petty had passed away yesterday. And then I talked about that story about how she didn't like Tom Petty. I didn't dump her. I just didn't go out with her. There's a difference. Because also she was obnoxious as well. There's another factor against her. See, I don't mind people disliking the same thing that I like. Of course, Tom Petty is one of those things that might be a deal breaker. But I still let people like what they like, right? She can like what she likes. She don't like Tom Petty, fine. Tom Petty's awesome. I don't know what to tell you. He's amazing. One of the greatest singers and songwriters of all time. He got to play with part of the Beatles, right? He got to play with Roy Orbison. Believe me, he's great. They wouldn't just pick him to be part of there. And I know he felt like, what the heck am I doing with these legends, right? What am I doing with these legends? If you've never seen the Traveling Wilburys, go out there and get that one. That one's really great. I wish they had done more. I wish Roy had lived longer. Roy Orbison, if you don't know who that is. Roy Orbison had lived longer. That was not good. Why did that fall down? Why did that fall down and the other one did not? Don't know. Don't know. Again, worked just fine on the 3 sides, fell down right here. That is going to happen. Yeah, maybe because this one's not dry and upgraded yet. That could be it. Let's see. Build it again, everybody. If it falls down, that's why I don't put the blade traps in until the end. Until the end, because you're just wasting blade traps then. All right, put that in. Build exactly the same as all the other sides. At least I thought it was. Copy rotation. Bada bing. Copy rotation. Bada bang. And then we had the rounded at the end. Filled it in. Filled it in. See? That should work. That's not very far. That's spanning literally like 4. Right? It can span out to 6. So if that's spanning 4, that should go. The only problem is I upgraded the steel at the end and didn't upgrade the steel at the beginning first. So this had gotten probably too heavy to be supported by that first block, which then, of course, fell down. Probably that's what happened. We don't know. We don't really know. It could just be a bug. You don't really know because it's alpha. So we'll let that dry. This one seems to be fine over here. Seems to be fine over this way. So there we go. Kismet, same here as well. Yeah, again, I didn't dump her. She wasn't my girlfriend. She was just somebody who was in the car, who was a friend of people that I know, some other girls that I known. And she said, this guy sucks. I go, what planet are you from? You don't like Tom Petty? Come on. What's up? What's up with that? Now, of course, you guys can like whatever you like. If you don't like Tom Petty, it's up to you, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, just the quality of his music, the way it's written, and how great it is. Like a traditional, old-school musician versus like a synthesized. I mean, he sounds as great live as he does on the record. That is a not easy thing to do. You will find the reality of when you go watch someone live versus when you hear them on the or on the CD actually now, or MP3, whatever you're listening it on. That's how old school I am. I'm talking about records. Some of you are like, Kismet, what's a record? He sounds as good live. He sounded as good live as he did on the record. And that's from having a real band. From having a band that is made up of real musicians that who are good at what they do. And that's why I like Tom Petty. That's why I like really, really great. There we go. Been a while, like 7 years maybe. For what? What year did this game come out? 7 Days to Die? I don't know, 7 years? I don't know. When did it come out? What are you talking about? What year did this game come out? 1970? You're talking about 7 Days to Die, or what are you talking about? I can seriously doubt it came out in 1970. There's no computers in 1970. 7 Days to Die. Let's look it up. Wiki. Let's look it up. I'm actually going to look on the little wiki for 7 Days to Die for once. There we go. Let's see. 2013. 2013. June 28th, almost on my birthday. So yeah, 765. So been in development for 5 years. I love the Beatles, right? Or are you guys talking about Traveling Wilburys? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing like live music, isn't it? I mean, see, a lot of times you listen to a band and then you go see them live, or you hear them live, right? Like on some show or concert or something. You're like, they don't sound anything like their CD, right? They don't sound anything like their produced music. They sound totally different. Their voice is different. All that stuff is different. That's because a lot of that stuff is produced, and they enhance, of course, their voices and all that stuff. But there are some true artists out there who are incredible, even if they're playing like without anything. Like, great example, if you listen to like the old school MTV acoustic versions of stuff, those are real artists right there, bro. Like Eric Clapton. Like Eric Clapton, just playing it without any other stuff. That's just awesome, bro. That's just awesome. By the way, Eric Clapton started playing the guitar very late in life. If you guys didn't know that, you should look up the story. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Considered one of the greatest guitar players of all time. Basically started real late in life. It doesn't mean you can't start something new, no matter how old you are. If you want to play some guitar and you never played it before, go play it. Who's stopping you? Only you. You could be awesome. You never know. And they got even more cool stuff to learn, piano and guitars and stuff like that now than they ever did. When I was a kid, I used cassette tapes. I put cassette tapes. We had a player piano. I still got it to this day, by the way. The piano's 200 years old. Pretty epic. It's like a family heirloom. And you put the cassette tape in there, and basically you put it in there and you press play, and it played the piano for you. And the cool thing is you could turn it down, and then you could just mimic what it was playing, and then eventually you turn that off, and then you could play it. It's awesome. Amazing. It's broken now, though, because it's so old. Very, very open. Very, very broken. So that was like in the 80s, I think, or late 70s, that player was put in there, and it lasted forever. It lasted a really, really long time. Now they got digital ones that are even cooler for pianos, as well as you can take lessons right online. Pretty awesome. All my kids are in music lessons. My oldest daughter, she plays violin and piano. All my daughters play piano, because the piano is kind of the base of learning music. So you learn piano, then you can take that same knowledge and apply it to other things. A lot of my family members, they play the banjo. They play, my extended on my side, they play the guitar, the trumpet, the violin, the flute. Oh, man, just a whole bunch of stuff. I've played the guitar before. I've played the piano as well. I can't think of any other instruments that I've played. I think that's it. Electric guitar, by the way, not acoustic guitar. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Very expensive habit, though. Very expensive extra habit to have. I'm going to try to upgrade this properly this time so it doesn't fall down. Let's try to get that done. Got that one done. Got that one done. Got this one over here. We're going to take this out. There we go. Got these in here. Like so. Oh, more forged iron. More forged iron! Oh. I didn't see anything locked. I don't know what you're talking about. You can just totally watch on the stream. You can just totally watch me on the stream just unlocking it right there. I have a problem forgetting to unlock stuff. There you go. Yeah, Beatles are amazing as well. I mean, everybody's partial to one of the Beatles. Some people are even partial to Ringo and, oh my gosh, the Dark Horse is how I know him. Who's the other one? The Dark Horse. Not John, not Paul, not Ringo. I always forget his name because I always think of him as the Dark Horse. Oh, man. I can't believe I've forgotten his name. Somebody let me know in the chat. First one in the chat, 250 Kids Caps. Ooh, I'm going to make $900 this week next Sunday. So excited. By the way, I play a piano too. Beautiful instrument. Isn't it, Braden? Isn't it? George Harrison. Thank you. Ro. Give Ro 250 Kids Caps. Now, everybody's partial to somebody in there. Somebody's partial to George. Somebody's partial to Ringo. Whatever. I'm partial to John Lennon because I love his song Imagine. That is the quintessential perfect song. The absolute written perfectly, beautiful lyrics. The beauty of it is matched by none, by no other song, I think. That's my personal opinion. Of course, yours can differ and we can still be friends. It's okay. It's okay. We can still hang out. We don't have to agree. But that song is one of the greatest songs of all time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I love his version of that. Just amazing. Amazing. All right. Boom. And I've actually got, like, people, like, got in arguments. No, no, no. Paul's the best. I'm like, bro, what are we arguing about here? Why are we arguing? Why are we arguing about who's the best? They all did amazing music. I still think John Lennon has the better voice, though. I'm just gonna throw that out there. He's got the better voice. I'm just saying. What is with me continuously running out of stuff that I need? Get up here, Kismet. Get on the ball here, bro. Get on the ball. Now, again, I like to upgrade everything, make sure everything is stable before I put the blade traps in. Otherwise, I'm just making blade traps fall down. And right now, we don't have that much resources because this whole entire wall broke and fell off. The whole side of our walkways fell down. We're rebuilding all of that right now, but luckily the rest of our base is up. We still got a ton of resources and ability to repair our base. Again, we've got one more day. We got day 67, then day 168 is Horde Night. So we got to get our boogie on up in here, everybody. We got to get it going. Got to get it going on. I think we're going to get there, though. I think we're making good progress. Upgrade all of this stuff. Waiting for that stuff to dry. Waiting for that stuff to dry. We got that upgraded. We got the whole side of this upgraded. That's looking good. The other side here, how we looking? Let's upgrade the middle first. Upgrade the middle first so we don't have that problem we had last time. Oh, that was the wrong way. Where we actually had it fall down because we upgraded it in the improper order. All the end of it was upgraded, but the beginning of it was not, which caused it to fall, probably. Probably, or it may just fall anyway. We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, dang it, did I not get any forge iron? Way to fail fish on that one, Kismet. Way to fail fish on that forge iron. See, when you're not the quartermaster, you don't know where your stuff is. So even though I've already looked for the stuff about 50 times, I still continuously can't find it. There we go. I don't want to upgrade that yet until I upgrade the rest of it. Upgrade this, though. Let me upgrade it from the inside out so that it doesn't cause it to fall again. Because we can't have it fall too many more times. Now, this stuff should be fine. Let's upgrade these support poles. There we go. All right, look at that. We rebuilt that whole part. We put this whole back together again, the whole side of the wall. We put all our supports back up again. We redid all of this as well. That's looking good. Wait for that to dry. There we go. Rebuilt. Power of teamwork right there. Power of teamwork, everybody. There we go. We got our records out this past weekend. My 17-year-old asked, Mom, what's a 33.5 mean? There you go. It's Susie. That's the way to do it. Me and my wife got rid of all of our records. She had tons and tons of records. I had a minute work record when I was young. I also had the Aristocats. I wish I still had it. On 45. On 45 when I was a kid. Man, if you have that stuff now, if you have all those Disney records and stuff, those are massive collector items that you could sell on eBay for big cash. Big cash, but you know, that stuff vanishes over the years, or you give it away, or you're just tired of storing it for so long that you want to get rid of it. I don't like storing stuff. I don't like collecting stuff. I have a little bit of collectibles, right? A little bit. Like I have this cool letter opener. It's like a sword. Isn't that cool? Made out of pewter. Wife got it for me. Stab stuff with it. I got that. I got this. What's up, everybody? Things like that. Just little knickknacks. Maybe like 5 or 10 things. And of course, things that I really cherish that I earned very big. Like my Guild Summit coin for Star Wars. Star Wars The Old Republic. Keep it right here on the desk. Right here on the desk. But other than that, really not that much. Maybe this guy. Come here. Watch as my whole stream goes off. Watch my whole thing go off. There we go. What's up, everybody? My kids got me this. See, I don't buy this stuff for myself. My kids buy me this cool stuff, and I just put it on my desk. You know, it decorates my desk a little bit. I'm not a desk decorator. I don't need to have all sorts of like interesting things on my desk. I like stuff to be incredibly efficient and functional first, and then I might decorate it later if I get the time. But I usually don't. I usually don't. I mean, I could live in a room that's just desk and computers and stuff, and not have to have paintings on the wall and all of that stuff. Though I do have stuff on my walls in here, in my office. And eventually I will show you guys all of this in my office and all of that. And I'll get around to it. Lots of stuff all the way up into TwitchCon. And then after TwitchCon, I can then work on a whole bunch of other stuff, which will be great. I will work on that. I have like a bazillion projects going right now. And one of them is making sure our base is functioning. Let's see. We got that done. We got this done. We're doing blade traps. We're waiting for that to dry. Come on, dry already. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Need those 2 to dry right there, and we'll be good. Oh, more of these drying up. Get that going on. Top one needs to dry. I don't know what causes these to dry in like a weird order. Even though I had upgraded that one first, but then the other one down here dried first before that one. I don't know what their algorithm is that makes that do that, but it is very weird. It is very weird in the fact that it doesn't dry in the order in which you have upgraded it, right? It's not like on a timer or something. I don't know. It's like wind speed or something. I don't know. I mean, cosmic random chance. I don't know what causes that to happen, but it is odd. All right, now this one's all upgraded. This one looks good. I think we're good to put that blade trap back in there. Gonna wait for that one to finish. Let's get that rewired. Let's do it. Let's do it. Raiden says, Kismet, actually, there were computers in 1970. The U.S. Navy has active computers, SYS systems, starting in 1967. In addition to our miserable guidance, systems. I'm talking about desktop computers, bro. I know there's been mainframes forever. You know why? Because I worked on mainframes that were millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. They were huge, massive computers. Supercomputers back in the day. You know the computers we're using now? They had so many massive multi-processors going in those computers, they could rival the computers of today. But of course, they cost millions of dollars, so I guess it should. But some of those computers, even though they were millions of dollars, you could have more power now in your phone. You have more power in your phone. I probably have more power in this Kismet candy bar. I got one. Here you go. I'm teasing you guys a lot today. Yeah, they did have computers before that, but they weren't desktop, mini-level computers that a person could have. That started in about 1977. You know why? Because I had one of them. Back in the day, the Commodore, the Timex Sinclair. Back in the day. That's right. The Apple II, before it was an Apple IIe. Back in the day. The Amigas. Back in the day. The desktops. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Not like the giant Chromacoms and Cytec systems and mainframes and Sun workstations and things like that. And of course the Silicon graphic stations as well, which cost literally hundreds of thousands up to millions of dollars to make that stuff run. That's not what I'm talking about. Though, I played some games on some Silicon graphic machines, by the way. Some flight simulators, and it was super fun. Back in the day. Back in the day. But I'm talking about, there was no like desktop computers where you could go in and, you know, play 7 Days to Die in the 1970s. By the way, even mainframes wouldn't be able to play this game in the 1970s. Just so you know. There wasn't any programming languages that could program this in 1970, I don't think. Unless there was a genius who did it. But I knew a lot of the geniuses that pioneered computers in itself, pioneered bulletin board systems, the predecessor to the website. People who made the actual language that websites run on today. And so on and so forth. All the technology down the line. I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of amazing people who pioneered a lot of that stuff. Pioneered a lot of it. And I was lucky to be part of it. I pioneered a lot of stuff. Photoshop, Illustrator, doing it before anybody even knew. Even before anybody even knew what a computer was, I was over there using Photoshop. Right? Flipping the 44 SideQuest back and forth. Because there were no large hard drives then. There were no giant hard drives. And if there were giant hard drives, they cost $10,000. Somebody else's $10,000, not my $10,000. Giant pack drives that we used to use. Giant, you know those reel-to-reel tapes that you see all the time in the movies? I used to use those. We used it as a backup system for our Chromacom. We'd back it up to the tape, and then whenever you would need it, you would put the tape in there and you'd thread it, and then you'd start it going a little bit, and it would thread it through there, and then you'd lock it down, and then you'd close the plastic front of it, and then you go boop, and you press the button, then you go over to the machine, and you would type in a command. It would say load, say bring up, BU, see if I remember my commands. BU, bring up 1, 1, 1. So bring up item number 1 in mask number 1 on page number 1. I think it was in that order. Maybe page number 1, mask number 1 at the end. Something like that. But then it would go to the tape, grab it, bring it up, and then you could save it to the hard drive, or you could just transfer it to those big pack drives, which weighed about 30 to 60 pounds, by the way, back in the day. Back in the day, so I'm old school. I'm old school. Plus, I also played the Odyssey when it came out originally. It was the very first gaming system back in the day. Pretty awesome. Early 70s as well. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. But I know what you're talking about. That's right. They did have the big, giant Swiss system computers back in the 60s. Pretty awesome. But that was before I was born, bro. That was before even I was born. Back in the day. So there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Back in the day. By the way, yeah, most stuff trickles down from the military. Trickles down from the military to the rest of the people. They do a lot of research. Kismet or their bands that just didn't sound good on CD, so you can only hear the real sound in person like Kiss. There you go. That's true. That's true. A lot of people love Kiss, man. I love that show he had on. Though he did turn out to be kind of the villain of that show. I feel kind of bad for the bro. Feel kind of the bad of the bro. But such is the way of being a rock star. You know what you're getting into. You marry a rock star. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. Still trying to keep that youth going. Let's see. Kismet is the overseer, so he has to have a Pip-Boy, right? I wanted to get that the collector's edition with a Pip-Boy, but everybody bought them out. Bought them out and then was reselling them on eBay. So all of us normal peeps who just wanted to get it and use it and play it, as opposed to resell it on eBay for like 3 times the cost, couldn't get one. I don't know. I've got 2,000 in Fallout, and I've been streaming Fallout since day 1. I'm hoping one day Bethesda comes in here and says, Kismet, you know what? We're going to do a solid. We're going to send you one. I don't know. I probably would. If I had the opportunity, I think they've brought them back out again. If I had the opportunity, I probably wouldn't buy it now. I probably wouldn't buy it now because I'm not like a collectible person. I don't collect a whole bunch of collectibles. I do have comic books, by the way, right down there, that I need to go through and sell. They're like comic books from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, right down there. Bagged and boarded in their original thing in mint condition. Sitting right there, bro. Sitting right there. Come on, upgrade already. Waiting on that last corner one. Waiting on that last corner one so I can finish this up. Let's just go get... Did I get the blade traps on me? I got the blade traps on me. Where am I going? Where am I going? There it is. I knew the second I left it would try to do it. All right. Seems to be holding it up now. We're going to need to get in there. Put that blade trap in. Now we could also do it from down below the base. Put that in there. Let's make sure these have been upgraded. Oh, almost forgot to upgrade this one. Get that one. Blade trap back on there again, so we got our corners. Now the funny thing is I find the corners are the ones that that get attacked the most. These corner ones. And again, we have this perfectly set up so there's no empty space. So if they fall in there, there's no space for them to go to. They'll get chopped up. Though sometimes they magically get in between the blades and they don't get hit. They should be getting hit no matter what. But, you know, such is the game. Such is the game. You've got to deal with it if it happens. That's why you got to be there on Horde Night to shoot them in the face to take care of that problem. That's okay. Eventually, though, I'll build this base where we can just stand there and drink some margaritas, some pina coladas while we will wait for our base to destroy everything. Where am I going? Bottom of the base. Let's take the quick way. Woo, let's break a leg. Nope. Apparently not. Yep. Kismet, show Raiden your stealth boy. There you go. Kismet, chocolate? You mean this chocolate? This delectable, fantastic thing with my name on it? Made by Fraser. These guys make incredible chocolate, by the way. It's blue. That's why you can't see it, but right here. Just follow that link down below, bro. There's a whole bunch of stuff down there. They make a whole bunch of awesome candy straight from Finland. Big shout out to all my supporters and followers from Finland. Thanks for letting me know about the Kismet candy bar. I did find out about it months and months and months ago. I think it was last year. I found out about it. I ordered 4 of them. These are the orange ones, the orange wafers. It is called Fazarina, Kismet Fazarina. You can see it there at the bottom. How odd is that it has a little heart on there too, right? I mean, that's cool. That's kind of my theme, right? Sending out the love. Sending out the love. I don't know, just a weird cosmic thing that I would find out about this candy bar and then get one. I don't know. It's awesome. Super good. Just eat it. I'm very tempted to eat it. I'm so tempted to eat it, you have no idea. You have no idea. How are we doing on time? Oh, we got to do a cut right here. We got to do a cut. So if you are watching this on YouTube in the future, it's going to be at least a month from now. Because I got 4 videos uploading every single day for the next month up on YouTube. For you guys, that's how much time and effort for 6 months I've been trying to catch up on that. And I have just been putting so much time and so much effort into getting those videos up there for you. It is just a very, very daunting thing. Nobody else does that. Nobody else takes their, records every single day, records it in 1080 HP, records a terabyte every 2 days, then edits it down, processes it, and then uploads it to YouTube for 8 hours of, or 6 to 8 hours of video every single day, all day, with 2 separate connections running to upload stuff. I haven't seen anybody else do it. Now, I'm sure they export sometimes from Twitch, but the problem with exporting from Twitch is if I have any music, it will strike me on YouTube, so I can't do it that way. I have to record it, take out the music, because I put the music in a separate channel, take that out, and then upload it to YouTube. It is an incredibly time-consuming thing. All right, let's play some more 7 Days to Die. Done another one. So what we want to do is, of course, connect to the corner one here. We need to find the proper one, though. Because these ones have one running up there. That one's got there. This one over here. That one's going through that one. Yeah, this looks like the right side here. Okay. So we've got to go in here. We've got to go ahead and right-click to get that. And then right-click right up here at the blade trap. There we go. All right, that one's back online. This one right here. On the other side. There we go. See, that one is just going through that one. It's actually not powering that one. So we got those all done. Now we just need to upgrade the ones that we're missing here. Make sure that we've upgraded it all the way up. Probably could do it right now anyway. Let's just do it right now and see how it goes. These ones look like they're fully upgraded. These ones are fully upgraded. So again, we had a massive loss of part of our base. We had a lot of resources lost. We had a cascade failure. We were trying to test the edges of what could be done. And this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Your base is going to fall down. Stuff's going to get broken. Zombies going to come in, break your base. The whole point is if your stuff is left over, then you're good. And even if your stuff gets destroyed, like our stuff, Applebee's McFridays. Making me hungry now, bro. Thanks for hitting the follow button. See, that's a funny name. Nader. Thank you also for dropping the Dragon Hammer, and Elf as well for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. I saw Luvatar as well showing me some love, bringing some peeps in. Also, Guru Robotsky. We got Chief Kevin as well, Raiden with the host. There we are as well. Who else? Kamari, and of course Ripley earlier with the host as well. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys coming in the stream. Sometimes I get very focused, but I will get back to you in the chat. Don't worry. Just say hello. Just say hello in the chat or use my name, Kiz or Kismet. I will get back to you. Sometimes I'm very, very busy. Kismet, have a night. Have a hood night. Have a hood night. Have a good night, I think he was saying. See ya, Assassin. Take it easy, bro. We'll be playing some PUBG later, though. Be playing some PUBG later. How my bot is doing. Oh, says it's reconnecting. Says it's reconnecting. Hold on. Not reconnecting yet. Let me part it again. Rejoin. Hop! Bot's back up again, mods. All right. Let's make sure that we give Lauren Ann Tucker the 500 points that we owe Lauren Ann, as well as give Roe the 250. All right, let's go ahead and dish those out. Let's dish it out. Have a good night. Revy coming in. Say hello to Revy in the chat, everybody. Thanks for hanging out in the chat, everybody. Yeah, we'll be playing some PUBG later. We started a little bit earlier. Normally we do Fallout 4 today. We had to do an emergency 7 days to die here. I had to call in my team to back us up. Of course, my team answered the call. I appreciate everybody who answers the call. when we need to put in that teamwork. Put in that teamwork to get the base back up and running. All right, this looks good. Let's go ahead and finish out this little corner as well. And then we'll put in the rest of our bars and all that other stuff. I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it, everybody. All right, and then this one's right there. And again, these bars are here to keep the crawlers from showing up, from getting up there. Now, same thing here at the end. When we put bars straight up and down, it acts as a barrier against the cops shooting us in the face, which is great. I like it when they don't shoot me in the face. Oh, I got this on face, I can tell, because see it's rotating. Annoying. There we go, and we got that back in now, and now we need our rounded glass. Let's get up there. Always looking around. Where is that glass? Right up here. We're going to use our rounded glass to create kind of a rounded edge at the end so we can dash behind there when cops attack. Right here. Also kind of finishes, just makes it look awesome too. That's kind of like another reason why I use it, because it looks awesome. Like so. There we go. You know what? I kind of feel like finishing out this end part right here. Do that? Yeah, we can. Oh no, because the support is there. Can't do it because the support is there. We fixed all these. Oh, we didn't fix this one. We're going to take out these because they're blocking when you're trying to move around on Horde Night. But we still want to block it so this crawler can't come up through there. There we go. Much nicer. I upgraded the sniper corners too. They're much better now. You're not hitting that corner edge. You know, when you're trying to back up and you keep hitting the fence edge. Kind of fix that so there's no fence edge there anymore, but it's still blocking the crawlers. Still looks good. Very, very good. Very good. Good. I sworn there were some of these I still had to upgrade. Which one? Maybe not. Maybe they're all. Okay, cool. Now I need 2 blade traps. Now the problem is we lost all of our stuff to make blade traps. But I believe they have restored it. Let's go ahead and take a look. I actually kind of like them better at the top. Oh, they recolored them. Who recolored them? Great job.
I did.
Very nice. Yeah, great job. All right. I got to get rid of some of the stuff I've got, though, because I got too much stuff. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff back in here. We're going to just put all that in there temporarily. All this kind of building stuff. Let's see. Black iron. All right, put all that in there for a second. So I can get over here and I can go ahead and make some stuff. Look at that. 1,000. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh, you guys did an epic job. 1,000. That's 1,500, 2,400. How'd you get so many electrical parts?
I took out the elevator.
One person at a time. What was that, Rope?
A lot of light fixtures.
There you go. What'd you say, Anna?
I went up an elevator and took all the conduit out.
Oh, there you go. Brilliant. Brilliant idea. Went in the elevator shaft and just like went all the way up in the elevator shaft and got it that way. Super smart. Super smart way of doing that. So just so you know, this whole entire box was full of literally tons and tons of resources. We are not good off when it comes to leather and stuff. We've got plenty of pipes again, headlights. We've got to go out and get more mini bike parts and engines and stuff like that, which I'm sure they went and grabbed. Wow, look at that. See, that's teamwork at its best. We lost all of this stuff. All of this stuff got destroyed, but boom, few hours of everybody working together, and boom, we got it fully stocked back up again. Nice, nice. So let's go ahead and make some stuff here. Oh, remaking that armor in that one. Let's see what we're doing over here. More armor. Making lots of armor for everybody. Let's see. Grab all that armor out of there. I need to make a whole bunch of doors and blade traps and stuff. Oh, there's already blade traps in there. Never mind, already blade traps in there. All right, got those blade traps. Awesome. Rose already on top of it. Already on top of it, everybody. That's just great working with other great peeps who are good at what they do, who like to play. Always fun. Always fun to get in there and play with peeps who really enjoy playing games. Don't mind working together as a team. I like it, I like it. All right, rewired. All those are wired. Looking good. Look around this corner here. They're all wired. Somebody's bike. Wired, wired. Gonna run around, double check all the outside ones. Oh, I could be close. Check those outside ones. Make sure they're all wired. If you want to test these, by the way, the best way to test it is to aim it at you. Of course, don't stand in the blade traps. Is to make the motion sensor sensitive to you being there. Because it'll actually see me down here, underneath here. It'll actually trigger on me if I tell it to. If I stand in the yellow, boom, it'll trigger on me. If it can see me. All right, those look like it's fixed. All right, base back up and running. Let's make sure I close all the power first. Power closed. These outside power ones closed. Yep. Might fix these corners while I'm at it. Let's do that. Let's fix the corners. All right, we're going to start right here. We're going to need wet 50s. And let's make about 20 of them while we're waiting. Now this is an idea I had that looks really cool, but it's got a bit of a fatal flaw. They can fall in between these corners here. Sometimes they glitch through those corners and get down to our lower base. So I've got to make a choice here to take those out. I've got to take them out, replace them with something else. There we go. So what we're going to do is make some more 50 rounds here. And then what I'll do is I'll just make it go straight. We'll go ahead and copy rotation. Like that. I'll just pick a direction from it to go straight. And then do it like that. I'd like it if you could do a round one there. Or a pass-through one would be really cool. That would be cool. Or a four-way. Unique. I mean, there's so many different pieces they could make. That would really add to the fun. We're going to be doing this a whole lot to take out these corners. I think that'll be about it. Other than collecting resources, I think we've got it back up and running better than it was before. Better, stronger, faster. And again, didn't want to leave my people hanging for Horde Night. We got to get all these out, upgrade them twice before Horde Night. Try not to hit the blade trap. I'm hitting two separate things there. Not hitting the blade trap. There we go. Alright, there we go. We're just going to keep them all going. Fail fish. Kismet fail. There we go. We're just going to keep them all going the same way. Like that. I think it looks cool. Oh yeah, see I was hitting this one. Hitting that one instead. Upgrade that one back up again. There we go. All right. And then this I can just take out all the way. Let's take all this out of here. It doesn't need to be down here anymore. We had it down here originally because we didn't have part up above it until we added that ramp. Then we added the ramp. Then this part is kind of left over. We can take all this out of here. Uh-oh, out of gas. Out of gas. Well, let's fill that in. Just in case some craziness starts to happen. Bada bing. There we go. Let's see if they got... I bet you, watch this. Bet you they got some gas in here. Look, from no gas... Boom! Look at that. Like a boss. Like a boss. Got that gas ready to go for me. Again, teamwork for the win. Teamwork for the win. Man. Let's see. Hello and good night. There you go. Here, zombie. Kismet, the $50 million man, right? We have the technology. We can rebuild it. We can rebuild this base and make it epic. If I hit the right block. There we go. Fix all those blocks up. Oh! Got booted. You guys get... Oh, man. Internet fails, so if you're watching this part on YouTube, wait till my internet connection comes back again, and then we'll play some more.